hoor je hem? Nou ja, anders staan we hier voor niks. En we moeten wel beginnen, toch?
Oké, anders luister ik even de stream mee op deze.
5 uur,
Dan check ik het ook direct even.
Nou ja. Even zonder geluid. Dan doe ik net alsof ik, dan zit ik gewoon onzin te vertellen. Gebarentaal. Ga ik even de cursus moeten doen. Even kijken. Nou. Hallo, hoor je me? Ja, hij staat aan. Ja. Ik ga nog even terug. Graag een feedback, jongens. Hoor je me nou of hoor je me niet?
Ga nog even door. Ik heb net pas gestuurd dat ik het echt mee hoor. Zeg maar, je pikt het wel op.
Oké, ja. Oké. Ja, nee, daarom. Hey. Zullen we nu maar beginnen dan? Ja. Oké, dan ga ik...
4 over.
Ja, dan ga ik die kant op. Ja, oké. Oké. Welcome to listeners and viewers from Walinga in Groenveld. Today is nice weather here in Walingen. Take back some points, but I wish the players very good and interesting. And Hans, it's yours. So you take it.
Even kijken, is hij er al of niet? Oh, sorry, heb je mij nog nodig? Oh ja, neem me maar even, sorry. Want de partij is er toch nog niet. Het is nog, de set moet nog even doorkomen waarschijnlijk. Hij is wel geactiveerd in de... Oh ja, nu is hij er, gelukkig. Ja.
Dan hierop klikken.
Even wachten nog hoor, tot hij is nog de datum aan het aanpassen. Ja.
Backspace en dan nee.
Oh, sorry, backspace.
Nu nog één.
Ja.
En dan 4.
En dan een 4, ja.
Ja. Alles goed. Je kan hem mij sturen.
Oh ja, ik zie hem ook staan, hartstikke mooi. Ja. Oh, wat is dit?
We zijn van de
Ja. Oké, even zoeken. Ook qua geluid? Okay, welcome everyone. I believe we're live again. Welcome to the 4th game of the match between Martin Walinga and Volker Groenveld, of the first match ever for the World Championship in Frisian Draughts. It's been quite a maybe surprising and exciting match so far. With me today is again international grandmaster in the international draws, Hans Jansen, and we're going to talk you through the game and maybe look back at what already happened the first few games. But we're going to do the commenting today. So Hans, three games won by Walinga. Is it a surprise for you, or is it normal in Frisian Draughts?
I think I would say, I thought maybe Martin is a little bit stronger, but according to the games it was equal, less being accurate at the critical moments. That was the difference nowadays between Volker and...
Yeah, so kind of every game we saw kind of a pattern. Martin, well, he ended the phase of the opening with a bit of a disadvantage. The first day, a large disadvantage, but during the game, when the tensions rose again at the end of the mid game, some surprising moves were made. A bit atypical when a bit atypical Frisian moves were played. Then Volker seems to kind of lost control of the situation and made some critical errors. which made them lose the first 3 games. So, well, it's hard to say what that predicts for the rest of the of the match, but for the viewer and maybe a little bit for us, hopefully Volkert will fight back.
Even backspace en dan even 4.
Volkert will fight back and also get some points in the game for the tension, for the excitement in the game. Of course, it's the most fun when there's still really a battle and not a walkover. So of course we're neutral, but for the match it would be nice if Volkert would get a result sometime soon. So maybe we can. The players have already started, so maybe we can look at the first moves that have been played. I'll play them, and maybe you can tell a bit about the opening.
Yes.
First, for the viewers, I don't know if you see, Martin plays with black and Volkert plays with white.
It looks a little bit like the second game, I think. If black plays, Martin plays 20-25 in the, then it I think is the same position. But we will first look at the actual moves.
32-27. It's kind of the most played opening game ever for white players in Frisian Draughts.
I remember when of course we had to. When we started Frisian Draughts, we have to learn the opening theory, and sometimes we could not understand what was the difference between certain moves. For example, it was now played 1924, and then Borghetti asked, yeah, but why not play now 33-29? Huh? Because in another variant you can play also like that, when you play 20-24. What's the difference? Huh? Take
yes,
with, and then take with
this one.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
And then, for example, 17-21, 90-33, and I think if now, if I'm not wrong, now possible is the move in this move 12-17. Opening series is this, huh?
Yes.
And for example, if white play, for example, 30-26, then black can take a combination.
Yes.
It's 7-12. Take, then 21-27.
Oh, yes.
And then you have to take 2. And then go to 24, 19 times 24, 7 times, and then when players start to play this game, these are essential maneuvers.
These are really basic maneuvers, but also already pretty hard and deep to find from when you first start with a game. For example, maybe even easier. And well, when you first learn to play Frisian Draughts, you learn go to the sides, try to avoid the center. So a logical second move thinking this way might also be this one.
But then there's also already an elementary combination.
Also, this is maybe the most basic combination there is.
When you play with a computer and the computer plays with black, you maybe even don't know what happened.
Yes, it's
going so quick.
It's really going quick. You only see one hole in the position, so it doesn't look like there's much to worry about. But when you look a little bit deeper, you see it's easy to make other holes in the position. For example, here and here. When those two pieces are gone, you can already see that this piece, if the piece at 24 would be a white one. Can go from here to here to 29 to 33, 38, 27, 36, and again back to 38. So it looks like a pretty close position, but it's easy to change that. Well, Black would play 16-21. You have to take it. Another exchange. And then we have to try to get this piece here. Well, that may not go directly. So we change, because white has the possibility to go from 34 to 25. But then we can get, instead of a piece at 24, we can get a piece at 23, which makes the same combination possible. So we play 20-24, 25 to 23, and then 18 can end the combination. And you lose a piece. So these are, it looks really simple and closed. You can, well, first moves, what can go wrong when you start with the game, and already 2 moves in, you can lose a piece in a position that for first when you first start with Frisian Draughts looks rather innocent. But of course this isn't played, so this isn't played. So let's get back to the game. We had this position. The next move that was played by Volkert Groenveld, it's a rather classical move in this opening. It's 27-22. Let's see how it was taken. Of course, you got three possibilities. You can go like this. You can take the piece with 12, and you 12, and you can take the piece with 18. But mostly this one is being played, so I suppose that's what we'll see here. Yeah, let's move on. Still a pretty standard Frisian opening. I think this is when I first started out with Frisian Draughts, and I played a bit online a few years ago. This is was the opening that was most played.
Yeah. Now, as I said, Black hasn't played his next move, but if you play 20-25, then it's the same position as the second game.
Yes, same position as the second game. And in the second game, Volkert also had white, and Martin also had black. Yeah.
And then there were explained from this position, maybe from this, explained some combination. Yes,
we can still look at it. So it's the final move. White made a move, so black has to move now. So what would be, well, a logical next move might be 20-25, which already gives black some threats for a good combination. For example, when 37-31 is played, black can give 2, white takes 2, and then black takes 3. So he is given 2, takes 3, and he already won a piece. It's also really a classic mistake you make when you just start with the game. So probably not something we will see today at the board. Are any other combinations you'd like to show us?
Yeah, of course, 42 is not playable.
Yes, of course, yes.
And then I remember that I played...
Because of this move, you can give 1. It doesn't matter really how you take it with white. If you go like this, black will again get a piece at 29. So eventually you have to take the piece with 34, and black can take 4.
I remember when I played this position the first time, I played here 83, 83, yes.
43, 83, yes.
83, and then Borghetti played 15-20, and then I played, I think, I played here 49-43, but then already became Wild West, how you say in English? Wild West game.
Wild West is rather.
And I win this game, but you really wonder if it's all correct.
Yes.
and this is already maybe dangerous. So maybe so you want to play a little bit more with safety, or of course.
Yes.
I don't know what Volk feels now. Maybe he thinks it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's of course an interesting question. How when you've got a disadvantage now in the match, 3 points behind, three losses behind your name. What will you do? Will it make you more frightful? Try to take no risk at all, or maybe it depends on his mind and the way he thinks. But it may also kind of free you of any stress and make you give the idea that you really haven't got anything to lose anymore and just go full forward and try to go for the win. But I really don't know Volkert well enough to know how he thinks.
Sorry, what is the position now?
This was our analysis. Well, this might be a normal game thing to do, but probably even more normal is 34-30.
Did he play 2025? Or did he play first 11-17?
Let's refresh, because it's not always clear what's so let's go back.
He played first 11-17.
He
So
first played
that's not
11-17.
the
Yes,
same
no.
as the
So
second game?
yes, we got a different opening than the second game, but it's always nice to have.
Yes, I just wanted to explain this variant after with 25, 36 and 11, 17, but now
Yes.
we have with different move, we have
The same
same
position on the board, yes.
and then so he played 36
Yes,
already.
sorry, I will play it with, yes, 36-31 is played by Volkert.
And now just with different moves again, a similar 2025 he already played.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, he played 720.
Yeah, and now, yes.
But just for to have a feeling for the position, you can also possible is maybe it's not strong 34-30.
Yes.
But simply to know always the possibilities.
Yes, just go on. Sorry, I'm trying to check something technical, but you can go on, Hans.
34-30. Shall I? Sorry, I must.
No, nothing yet. So.
Oh, this. Sorry. Oh yeah, the mouse. Okay. For example, I had a similar exchange with a game with Georgia. It was a very interesting game. I could play much better.
Shall I? I'm free again. Shall I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one. So this is the position in the game, and now we're gonna show the game you had of the opening. This part of the opening you had with Alexander Georgiev.
The similar
Yes.
exchange from a little different position.
And you
but
play 34-30. Yes. So we take the piece. We take two pieces, and he went to 24, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
That was a different position, but it is the change. And
Yes.
with 27 it's possible. I don't think. 27.
Yes. We
It's
take
also
the piece.
standard, and then 30, 31, 26.
Yes, and we have given first the piece and 27. Now we give two more, and we take back 3.
Yeah. And it was a little bit different, but became very interesting.
Yes.
But this, of course, this is maybe not the sharpest.
Yeah. No, it's the tensions kind of are gone, but it may look that way. But in Frisian Draughts, you never know. The tensions can go, but it gets really strategically in this kind of position. So it's really hard to exactly know where to go. But let's go back to this position. What we see mostly in this position is first 27, 22, and then we take this exchange. This is also really often played in Frisian Draughts. Let's see what the players. I'll refresh one more time.
Maybe this before, huh? Yeah.
Oh, this is also played, by the way. Yeah.
You first kick back, 25 back maybe?
Yes, 25.
And now here he played 25.
Yes.
So important here is that the always the possibility with 17, 21.
Yes. Let's look at that for a while. It's a change.
In theory books they say this is playable for white.
Yes, it looks pretty playable, but it's. I must say I've seen this this possibility in analysis, but I hardly ever see it being played in games. Well, it looks kind of interesting, but maybe the whites. I don't know. Of course, it's the black player that can play this. Whites gets the position at 28, which normally isn't that strong, but maybe in this position, it's not that much of a problem because you really can't attack it in any way with black.
I think Martin, of course, what can he lose? He has already win three games, but he still want to have. He don't want to underestimate his opponent.
Probably not. No, except when he wants Volker to win, but I don't think so. But yeah, have you got any idea why 70-21 hardly ever gets played, or what's the problem for black now? Why wouldn't you do this?
Yeah, I played with Domchev, but in the early times, so my game has not much value.
Yes.
Has not much value, so I don't know many games.
Maybe we can look at a few possibilities. You can play 24-30.
Yeah.
White can't take the piece like this because of losing one piece. So you have to go 34-25.
Yeah, that could be.
Then 20 goes to 24, 25 goes to 23, and 13 goes to 22. And it seems rather equal. I don't know if black wants to play it like this because what might be considered a weakness, the piece at 28 is gone now. Maybe you have better possibilities to play against this piece, but sorry, I went back. Let's see, where were we at? It was this position, right? Yes. So this, but you kind of shift your position a little bit from your black's left wing to black's right wing. That may be the idea in this, but what may be other ideas for black in this position?
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to say. Maybe this seems like the normal move somehow. 20-25.
I played a long time in my game. I didn't play that long time, but first here, and then they have to play.
What first did you do at your right way? You played with
maybe 16,
21.
or
Just
something.
yeah. Of course, the danger of playing with these pieces are there aren't that many at black's right wing, at the left side of the board, but there seem to be more for white. So if you go here or maybe later here, white might change some pieces and get even a bigger advantage, or it might get more crucial, more critical for black at his right wing position. So that might plead for leaving your right wing with black alone and just play here. But it's hard to say.
It's difficult to explain in this.
Yes, and also you have to be careful, of course, when you made this move. You can't, let's say, white plays. You can't just go back switching plan again to 25 because of a small combination, giving 1, giving 2 with 34, 12, 30, and then taking 3 and losing a piece. So you really have to consider carefully what you do, because this is when you go to 25. It's really it gives white a good possibility for combination. but yeah, I think it's an interesting opening, but I hardly ever see it played. Maybe we should promote it some more with the players. Maybe get back to the game.
Yes.
Yes, 2025 was played, and now what we kind of pointed out, what the really classical game very often played, 27-22, giving one, 34-30, giving another one, and taking back two. Was already a next move played? Yes. We should look at this a bit. We already saw the next move. It was 24-29. Are there any other possibilities for black here? Well, many, I would say. You might go like this.
For example, 14-20 exchange is possible. After 14-20.
Oh, sorry, 14-20 you say, and then?
Exchange is possible.
Let's see.
With 31-26.
Oh yeah, giving a 3 and taking back 3 also, yes. Black takes 3 pieces, white also takes 3 pieces. And it seems rather equal, maybe a bit more comfortable for black, I would say. But yeah, because it's easy for black's still got a lot of pieces at his left wing, and it's getting a bit thin here for white. It's make a few exchanges here, and yes, white has to start to defend. But maybe this the piece for white also give possibilities to start some attack at his left wing. So
sometimes you simply don't want to allow her.
Yeah, and maybe another what often in this position, often white does black. Sorry, black has to move, but black often wants to prevent this move.
Yes.
Because it kind of limits the position for black at his left wing. You don't really have much options anymore when the piece at 39 gets to 34. You're kind of blocked down there. So therefore,
after 40-20, you say 40-20 is also possible. What you say, 14-20.
Yeah, 14-20.
Then 39.
Yes.
39,
so let's
34.
play it 39-34.
And then you should not play 10-14 or something.
Yes, when 10-14 is played now, there's an easy little combination with 34-30, and then we take back 3. 5 takes back a piece, so white wins 1 piece. But of course, you can play another one like 9-14 exactly. But still, it's not bad for black or anything. Maybe even better, but still, it's not. It kind of limits your possibilities at this wing. So maybe that's why Martin plays 24-29. Also a very well-known move. And I think this is a position they probably had in several games during their career on the board, I guess. So no surprises yet.
Put piece 13 out of the center.
Yes.
But when you place now 15 on 20, it is symmetric. Huh?
Yes. But of course, white has to play first.
Yeah. Yes. The tempo.
Yes. So is one. Yes. So I must say this kind of it's pretty open position, and I always find it hard to exactly decide how to move on here with white.
So white has win one tempo, and
yes, he's one.
Sometimes the dogma is accepted that black has some little advantage in the opening. So this 1 tempo extra.
Yeah, it's hardly any of a difference at this moment, I guess. But how to continue here? I think there are several possibilities. I think this one is a well played possibility, but also maybe doing something at the right size. I think it's possible. Maybe even that's a big decision, but maybe even this 34. So yeah. It all seems kind of equal, so you have to get a real concrete plan for yourself with wise. For example, if you play this 43, 38, you might go for the exchange with 21, 26 later. Try to make some progress in your left wing and start an attack there. But you might also just wait a little bit by playing first 44, 40. So yeah, it's I find it hard to choose in this kind of positions.
This is not anymore the second game, but still it looks a little bit, it's similar.
Yes, the second game was the one that also was really equal during the game, but ended with a combination
with
for
6.
Martin. Yes.
And in that, in the end, the position, the second game, then when the move, the move which was losing just before, that was interesting position, because then if Volkert had played another move, then also the combination was possible, but then he had a counter combination. So that was has been an interesting position to analyze.
Yes.
I just mention it to remember.
Yes, so we might kind of see the same type of game during this game that we saw earlier. We know how it ended, but there were chances for Volkert in that game as well. So it's nothing decisive has been done yet. Let's see if we are still up to date with the game, or if any other moves have been. Yes, there have been some more moves played. Yes, this had been played. Okay, Volkert moves on with 41-36, one of the possibilities we just mentioned. Yeah, it's the thing we talked about for Martin. Hey, you got many possibilities. Sorry, for Volkert, for white, you got many possibilities to play the last move. It's kind of the same, I think, for black. You have to decide to go on at your right wing, or play something, play some moves at your left wing. There aren't really any imminent threats or combinations that you have to take into account right now. So what would you play with black in this position?
Yeah, I would play.
Hans?
I would not because it's Martin, but I would also play 14-20, because you don't want to move the many basic pieces now.
No.
Now it seems you have one
Wait a
nice
little
plan.
bit, yes. Just wait and see. Well, this has also been done in the game by Martin. Volkert already made another move. It also seems kind of logical. 31-26. Yes, again, continuously you have to decide. Do I play at the left? Do I play at the right? Do I play at the left? Do I play at the right? Especially in this kind of position, it's really hard to tell. Maybe he could have gone on like this with 43-39, or just basically with 44-40. But well, it's maybe the same position can come into play a few moves later.
So he played already.
Yes, he played 31-26. Well, it's also very open position again. There's not much in play, of course, except white's. No, there's really nothing to take into account yet, combination-wise. A problem I had when I first started playing Frisian Draughts is I kind of missed combinations that went like this. And well, let's say this, and then what they call it, a hakje, or I believe in Frisian. But it's really simple, basically. But the idea when you've had a lifelong playing international draughts, it's really hard to change your mindset and be open for the possibility to give those two pieces. So I made many mistakes by missing a move like that. These kind of moves. So let's see how I was getting along. Okay, he's played 9-14. Yes, that's
one reason to play that one instead 9-14 instead of 25.
Yes.
Is maybe that he with 9-14 he don't want white to play.
Yeah, 43,
43,
39. Yes, of course
39.
that's prohibited now because give one and take 5, I believe. Yeah.
So this combination has a function when 43-39 is important move, and it seems an important move because
Yes.
you want to have some more pieces at the
And when
right
we
flank.
when we count the pieces that are for at black, when we count black's pieces that easily can move to its left flank or the right side of the board, there are 6, 7, 8. When we do the same for white, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's one piece more for 8 that easily can come in play at the right side of the board. But to come in play, you really have to take them there. So now it's prohibited to bring those pieces there after 9-14 was played. But of course, it's a temporarily problem. But now, yes. Again, the choice: do I go 44-40, or maybe first build something in the left like this? Sometimes you also see a change of plans, where instead of the classically going to the left or to the sides of the board, sometimes you see a change of position and building a formation on these 3 places of the board in order to change to 21. But I think that's not that won't be in play now. Well, let's see if a mate move already has been done. Are we live again? No, 9-14 was the last move that's been played. Yes, it's I don't think I would prefer any position in this game, black or white. Do you have any preference, or is it all the same to you?
I have some vague memories of similar games that I played, but hey, not our game. Huh?
Yeah, well, no, it was a bit different. I think
more pieces in the beginning.
Yes.
But I was like you. I was thinking about this moment. I was thinking about combination with if you play 37 with 7-12 and 37-1, and then again first two.
Sorry, let's show him instead of tell. 37-31, you said, or yes.
And then 7-12.
Yes.
And then if I saw games where they have combination with 6-11, and then first to 41 or 41, and then another combination, but I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't play it right.
First
7-11, yes.
7-12.
7-12.
And certain move, I don't
Let's
know.
say someone like this. And sometimes there are combinations when you kind of remove the piece on 46 and then combine through there, but it's not in play right now. That's something maybe later in the game that can become an opportunity. Yes. We saw a move being made by Volkert.
Yeah, this is.
He played 44-39. And of course also opening up for possibilities when Martin plays 25, that he can work with the same combinational thread and maybe going somewhere, for example, when it would go like this, and then there of course is a combination, rather easy one, but it can become more complex, like Hans pointed out, when it's not the combination itself, but when it's the start for something bigger. So where are we at? Oh yeah, this was the last that was played. Let's refresh one more time because I'm doubting if something has been done now. Yes, we don't. We try not to look too much at the computer, so we can see it all the time. It was pretty equal. It's still pretty equal. The balance, according to scan, slightly shifted to black, but it's really hard to say anything about it yet.
So why Volker played?
Yes, maybe you take it one back and let's see what his other possibilities are. I'm checking again.
Maybe indeed when for example 37-31 for
Yes.
white, I don't know. For example, if maybe also 7-12. Normally you don't want to activate too quickly a defensive piece, but maybe in this time. Maybe it is, yeah.
Yeah, and what I often find a problem with playing 7-12 is that you have possibilities to play toward 24-20 to 38, and then go for a change again, and it doesn't really seem to help much.
That is.
That's for me. That's sometimes
that's in this
problem.
position
Yes.
a reason. But what could be the reason that he didn't play? That he prefer the one move above the other? That's always the question. Huh?
Let's go back a bit. Where we were here. Yes. Oh yes, 44-39 was played. No. But why not something else? Yes.
Or I can say it has an active reason that you want to exchange.
Yes, and also how we pointed out the possibilities of later combination. That might be a big advantage for having this piece here. Also,
you must decide.
Yes, yeah, and we pointed out the possibility for an exchange earlier for white when 7-12 was done, like this, and 42-38, but black doesn't immediately have the same possibility after this one. To get a piece here, the first two other pieces have to have to be moved, so it takes a while if you want that. Still, it might be a good plan also for white, and maybe just going to the other side. I don't really see what's wrong with it. It seems a bit more solid than going to 39, but that's maybe just a matter of opinion. What I also always in this kind of position really look at are possibilities to go like this and then go for a change and really try to move on at my left side. I don't know if it's a possibility here. It does looks rather, for me it looks rather well to play 37-32 at this point, but
that is a reason not to quickly play 37-31.
Yes.
Because you want to have this possibility.
Yeah, it's also this is one of those moves in Frisian Draughts that also is rather atypical. Of course, it's been played, but most Frisian players don't really look at it that much, except the very good and creative ones, of course, but just instinctively go there and so on and so on. But in this position, it seems like a very playable move. Let's maybe play a few more moves. What should black do in this position? Should he already start
for example,
defending at his right side, at the left side of the board, or should he just let
the first reflex could be to play immediately dead?
Yes, of course.
To prevent.
Yes. Because maybe you anticipate. Let's say when you do something else, you might anticipate this change, 27-21. So you don't even want it to come in play. So immediately play 7-11. Then this change will be harder because you first have to get a piece here with white.
And also immediately
Yes.
answer that one.
Also 36-31 is problematic because of this move, and now you really don't have any defense except moving on. Well, and then you really have a lousy position. Now this will probably lose in a few moves, I would say, with maybe this or maybe that's something better. I don't. Maybe 6-11, and then threatening to go with 11 to 17.
But what
that's
you played
already
was already
combination.
winning. 8-12 was already winning. Huh? 26, 8-12.
Yeah, but I thought A12 is winning probably also, but this
this
looks a bit more interesting because of the direct threat. You have to take two,
Yeah, then you
two also, and you might win a piece here. So this looks even. This looks like the fastest to collect the gains of this position.
Yes, but I thought also 8-12, and then
Yes,
then
8-12.
you've also this threat with 12-17. Oh
No, you can take it like that. So but probably it will also.
Sorry,
It's also that's just to explain
Yeah,
why
yeah, you're right.
7-11 might
You're
be a
right.
good
You're right.
move here. But of course you don't have to play this. You don't have to play 31, 36. You can go on or on the other side of the board. Might be well. It's a bit slow because you were developing at the other side. So you might think of something of going on at the left side of the board, maybe moving this piece. I don't know. Let's see what this is. It seems like a playable move, 37, and trying to get it there and go on with your original plan by building formation 3 pieces here, 3 pieces here, and then building in the possibility to change from 27 to 21. So this seems like a really good possibility. I always kind of like this game because you got two sides of the board, attacks on both sides of the board. White tries to gain advantage on the left side of the board. Black will kind of do the same, and you can get really interesting moves with pieces far ahead on the board. Sometimes even black pieces, white pieces here and here. And also at the other side, black pieces here and here, and it gets really interesting. Who will get a king first, or who will just get out of moves first? And it takes a lot of interesting calculation.
Some players call this kind of lottery, huh? But maybe that is a little bit exaggerated.
Yeah, it certainly when you don't have control all the time of the calculations. It certainly feels like a lottery. You've got Alexander? Yes. We'll now try to change scenery a bit and go to a guest who is calling in online from the Ukraine. Is he already online? Yes. I will. And we've got a mystery guest for you today. I hope he won't be a mystery for us much longer, because we don't see him yet. Maybe internet in the Ukraine isn't that fast today. He really keeps us in suspense. I heard something. We can hear you now, Alexander, but we can't see you. Okay, well let's start talking then. Maybe the image we'll get later. Welcome.
To use my
Your
Not
webcam.
my, but this camera, this video. I don't know who.
Okay. Well, first of all, for the viewers, you're live in our stream now. Welcome, Alexander Zwartsman. You're the world championship in the international game, a world champion. I believe it was the tournament finished like a month ago, and it's your fifth world championship.
I think so.
Yes, I think so too. Our press secretary, Siep Burke, I don't know if
Oh,
it's true, but he told me that you are now the oldest world champion international drafts ever. So
uh, I prefer to tell the most experienced.
of course, also,
Yes,
but it's
yes,
quite an
yes.
accomplishment, of course, because in many
Y-
mind games you see young players coming through, and kind of the older ones, well,
Yeah.
they don't get there anymore. But that's not your problem, it seems.
Yes, it is true.
And maybe we are here at a match today between Martin and Volkert. You've also played some Frisian tournaments in your career.
Um,
Can you perhaps tell me how did you come in
I
contact with this
can
game?
I can tell some important things. The
Yes.
most important that to play in Frisian tournaments, it was the most heavy things what I did in my life. That's true. Because for example, when you play international drafts, okay, well, I know how to play other players also. Sometimes you can make little pause. You don't need to keep concentration every move. You
Yes.
know little bit what is it. But in Frisian drafts, you really need concentration every move. You just lose concentration for one move, and then but you got combination for all pieces. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, even
And then
when it
game.
looks like there's nothing, there's no problem at all. Even those positions are can be very dangerous in Frisian drafts.
Yes, in any position, when even in open position, again,
Yes.
you need concentration every move. That's very difficult because you cannot take even little rest. Just walk or something. Yeah, you can walk, but okay, every move you can think so much. And then when I come back after tournament of Frisian drafts, I'm really empty for few weeks.
Yes, and how does
So.
it affect? Is it possible to play both games? You think at a high level? Because talking from my own experience, I
Well,
one time played the Frisian Open, and the day after I had to play an international game, and I
no,
didn't
I
I
think
couldn't see. It looked like I had to take take pieces
yes,
like in chess with a horse. I looked at all kind of strange combinations. It really fucked up my mind a bit. Do you have any experience with that?
yes, but it's really very difficult to do this because in your mind still another combinations, another moves, and but maybe I'm lucky that usually Frisian drafts I play in March,
Yes.
and then after that 1 2 months there is nothing, so no any competition on international drafts.
You
So
really
always.
need to get the time to focus again and get it out of your system, the Frisian draws, because they can't be there at the same time.
Yes, even now I don't want really to make some to look much and comments Frisian drafts because only I like game. It's a really nice game. But if I will do now, then my mind will change to Frisian drafts,
Yeah.
and then I have to put my mind back, and this is not so easy.
I can understand that. Well, we don't have to
Yes.
talk about the games. We've got Hans there for you. Maybe you see him. Hans unfortunately can't hear you, so that's why he's well sitting there and is not asking you anything. But well, we'll
Mm.
work it out between us first. But I wanted to ask you, in your career, you've also played a few of your world champions were also a result of playing a match. Can you tell us a bit about the difference between a championship for the world title and playing a match?
Yes, I can tell, of course. It's big difference because in tournament when you play tournament, well, every day you get different opponent. Yes, and you have to win a lot.
Yes.
And really, sometimes even you don't need to do the best moves. You must take some risk. Depend of your opponent. You must know how play your opponents, and so. But in match, every day, how to say, you see the same face, and this is very strong face.
Yes,
If to tell very easy words.
yes.
Yes, and your opponent always very strong, and if you will take a risk, mostly you will lose.
And
And this is big.
what do you
This is
prefer?
well for me.
Because you've
Yeah,
won your world, your
yes, I
first
can play.
world
Yeah,
championship. You won against Titchov a match, right?
yes, but I think my style is more for the tournament than for match,
Yes,
because in match you need a lot of patience.
and a lot
Every
of
game you
preparation,
must look.
maybe.
Yes, you must look for your chances and just wait, and do the best move. And yes, some players play against positions, some players against play against players. So it's also a big difference.
And also the preparation is probably very different, focusing on one player and focusing on like 19 or 20 players.
Yes, so this match and tournament, it's two different things.
And do you let's not personally but more in general, do you think it's a good thing that there are end matches and tournaments? Because here in Frisian Draughts it's kind of new for the game. There was always there were just well, in little villages there were plays, but now 3 years ago there was the first World Championship. Now there's a match, so we're trying to get into the rhythm of match, match tournament, etc. But of course, because it's new, other choices still can be made. So, what do you think is better for sports or for excitement, or is
Well,
the
I
rhythm
think
good?
I think especially for Frisian drafts, it's really good thing
Yeah, also
because
matches.
yes, matches. I mean, I speak about matches. It's
Yes,
really good thing because this game is almost no draw. So
it's a
and
remarkable
anyway,
game.
and in match will win who is the best.
Yes,
So and then who will win the match? That is really world champion. And this match must be interesting for everybody. The quality of game, I'm sure, it's very good
yes, it's
between the
very
so.
interesting, and yeah, it's can
Mm,
the positions can change really fast. Who has advantage? One
yes,
little mistake and everything you worked for can be totally
yes. So it's
overcome.
dependent of
Yes.
game. So again, in Frisian drafts to play match, it is fantastic. So.
Did you ever play a draw game in Frisian Draughts yourself, or just winning and
Oh yeah,
losing? Yeah, you did it.
yeah. I think yes. I think it was, but when? No, of course in tournament. mm, For sure, it was 5 against 5 when we
Okay,
played
that's
this.
oh, okay. Maybe it was 5 against 5. Yeah.
But I think in normal game maybe also one time.
We saw a former world champion, a colleague of yours, Alexander Gerzhov. We saw him participating at a really high level, also in the Frisian games. Is
Yes.
that ambition of you too, or is it maybe just a bit for fun?
No, no. My colleague Alexander, he's really play very strong Frisian drafts.
Yes.
I don't play in such level.
No.
Well, no, I don't have this ambition. Probably I can play better than I play now, of course. But then I have to spend a lot of time,
Yes.
yes, a lot of energy, and then what's to do? Because maybe the same time also a tournament and
Yeah.
international drafts or 64. So it's difficult to play all game
Maybe you should
both
start to live in
together.
in the Netherlands in Frisian then, if you want to start focusing on this game.
Yes, probably I can play better for sure.
Yes.
But then I need to prepare to look some books. Sometimes I look little before tournament. I did little preparation. Let's tell you my secret. Just few days because I don't have more time.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah.
So I do few days somewhere in train. Yes, I saw some books, some nice, really nice combinations. little theory, also fantastic combination. Even
Yes.
after few moves, I remember one combination when I think white goes on place 5,
Yes.
when it's place absolutely closed.
Yes. Oh
And
yeah. I know it.
I
I
think
believe
it's
it's
draw.
possible.
I think they say
Yeah.
I think it's even draw. After catching down or something,
Yeah. And
and
there's
not
a
many players
possibility to
know.
get a king already after
Yes.
both players play two moves in Frisian Draughts.
Yes, after
It's really
2 months, I
crazy.
think, or
Yes.
something.
Yes.
It's unbelievable for me. It was
It is.
unbelievable for
Yes.
me when somebody told to me about this combination. No, I don't believe. I said, "What? You are crazy. You are joking."
It,
But later I saw, okay,
it
and I tried to repeat, and after maybe 5, 6 times, maybe I remember.
Yeah, it's something with 35, 30, 20, 25, I
Yes,
believe,
yes, yes,
40,
exactly,
35, yes,
exactly,
14, 20.
exactly.
And
It's
then
unbelievable
craziness goes,
combination.
yes,
Yes, to 5 when is this place absolutely closed from all sides.
yes, yeah.
Yes,
It's like you're in a whole new world when you learn Frisian Draughts.
yes. That's why, of course, it's now for me difficult, but I like
Yes,
the game. Also, I like the people.
yes, they're nice people.
Which are planned because it's yeah, well, all people, really intelligent people and nice people. They're very friendly because when we are all some grandmaster of 100 bot when we start, and first time we came, yes, for this tournament, uh, let's say the players who played Frisian drafts, they help us, really help us, and always speak with us, and we feel very comfortable. We don't feel like, oh, why you come, what we are doing here, we are grandmaster and you are nothing.
Yeah.
No, they never show like this. They was very friendly, so it was nice.
Yeah,
It was
it's a
nice.
great. It's also a great tournament every year in February in Franeker. So for the people who haven't participated ever, look at it, Frisian Open. And I wanted to ask you one more question about. Do you know the players, Martin and Volkert, of course? When you
Yeah.
before the match started, which one of the two players was favorite in your mind?
Well, Martin, I can say even my good friend Martin
Yeah.
is. He really also sometimes, yes, we have very good contact. We speak, and I know Martin is also fantastic player.
Yes.
But it's difficult question. You know why? Because Martin, he do a lot of things. He can do
Yes.
5, 6 things in one time,
Yes. So
and I don't
that
know.
might influencing his
Yes,
concentration. He can
he's also
sometimes, yes,
yes, uh, he organized also. He's great organizer with Frisian drafts. He has also hard job. Yes, he do a lot of things,
yes, very
and
much
and I,
energy. Yeah.
I'm not sure he has really time to prepare for such match. And maybe for him even, I don't know who is first with in the face of Martin. Yes,
Yes.
first he is player, of he is organizer, or
I think
just because he
he's
likes to
everything.
do.
He's first in
Yes,
everything he does at the moment. I think.
yes, he likes to do everything, and I
Yes.
think it's I don't know how he do it because he play match, and I'm sure he is also part of organization of this match.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sure he is. Yes.
Yes, and
Yes.
normally, well,
Normally that.
usually players only
Yeah.
play, and I'm maybe little bit afraid, and I don't know if he has now enough energy to
Yeah.
do everything, to
Look.
play, Fuki, yeah, I know him also. He's very nice
Volkert.
person.
Volkert. Yes.
Covered, yes,
Yes. Yeah, we
but
kind what you described. I think we kind of saw it in the match. We saw there are three games been played. Martin won three of them, but every time, every game we saw that Volkert probably prepared the opening better. Probably he has got more preparation
yes,
time.
uh-huh.
But somewhere halfway the game, when it got more tense and more difficult, Martin's talent seems to get him through it and take
Hmm.
control of the position and win and make some difficult moves, which make Volkert kind of choke and make deciding mistakes. So every game we kind of saw this pattern. Opening better for Volkert, and then Martin comes back.
Because he prepared better,
Yeah,
yes.
probably more time because he doesn't have
But
to
Martin,
organize.
yes, but Martin is really creative player.
Yes, very
He
creative.
can do without anything, and she just need a position which nobody knows, and that's enough for him already. Maybe I
You,
think sometimes, especially after opening, go not so good position, but just complicated. It's
yes,
enough for him. Yeah,
complicate and
probably to
then
do it.
go for his talent. I also wondered, you've played a few matches in your life too, except from from preparing the drafts kind of the draft sides of the game. Did you do
Yeah.
any physical preparation to be in a good shape or condition, or how do you prepare for a match like that? Or
Well,
is it necessary?
I can tell you then you need this physical preparation. But well, if I have time, I do, but not
Yes.
always.
A-
That's a problem.
and when you have time,
Yeah.
what kind of things do you do? Just exercising or?
I can tell you what I like. Well, I like walking.
Yes.
I like also when there is possibility, I can bicycle, I can swim in swimming pool somewhere, so something like that. So that's probably enough.
Yes. Did you ever
But if you
during a
do this,
match have the problem that you didn't feel that you felt that you were too tired or weren't in shape and that you got into trouble for it, or?
yes,
Yes.
yes, I think anyway in match you feel tired, yes, especially in my age. So even if you do preparation,
Yes.
but it depends.
Because your last match was against here in Netherlands, also against Roel Boomstra, wasn't it? Yes. That
Yes,
was your last
yes,
match.
but yes, I already told a lot about this
Yes.
match. You know, yeah, it was good match. Some people said that I play bad, but I don't think so.
You had a
I,
beautiful game surrounding him, which you've
yes,
almost won. Eh? Yeah.
some games was nice, some easy, but I just to say I invite Rule to do something. If we want to win against me, he must do something. He must
Yes.
create something, not just yes. But and of course, if what I see, I played against all Netherlands,
Yeah.
because all Netherlands help Rule, and that's okay. It is not some critical. So I
No.
just tell the fact. So it was fact.
So you were coming to the Netherlands. You were kind of alone, maybe with your wife, but
Yeah, I was
everyone
with
else
my
was
wife. Yes,
Dutch and
and
was
I
supporting
little bit.
Rule.
I
Yeah.
have little bit feeling
Yeah.
like in my country nobody need this match, and then
Yeah.
and of course with such feeling I little bit lose motivation
Yes.
because
I can understand. Yes.
when I feel how Netherlands they want
The world
uh,
champion.
world champion rule, and this is normal.
Yeah.
This is normal. And I was even little jealous, but normal jealous,
Yes.
not like because okay, it must be
Yeah.
also with me.
Yeah.
I think in my country, but it's never happened.
No.
Unfortunately,
That's very
that's why
unfortunate.
I was a little bit jealous.
Yes.
But
But now you got the title back. And do you know
yeah.
how does it continue now? Will there be a match next year again, or what's how does it look for you now, the World Championship?
Yes, I can tell you, it's not a big secret. Well, now it's again. It looks like it was some discussion because situation with my match. I mean, who must play against
Yes.
me was not really clear till the last moment. But what FMJD decide, and was very difficult situation, really difficult to decide because also was possible. Then second place on World Championship was Getmansky.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He also can challenge for some right for this match. But finally, the FMJD decide even 2 rounds before the final round of World Championship. So I must play again against Rule.
Yeah. Are there any
Yes, and
details known about where and when that this will be?
no, I think um, now it is more problem because they ask me, Canada asked me to play even this year.
Ah, this year already? That's fast.
Yes, because maybe they need this year they have some subsidian
Oh,
or something.
okay.
Yes, but of course this year I refuse to play because it's crazy to play after few months then you
You
became world champion.
you want to
Yes,
be world champion for at least a year, I think.
yes,
Yeah.
that I said. I
Yeah.
said exactly the same then because yes, and then yes, I think they say then they have problem and maybe next year they cannot organize match. I said,
Okay. Well,
well,
then you will be longer
we
world
will see
champion.
what I can do. Yes, then they will find some other solution.
Okay.
So
Yes.
on this moment, it is not clear at all.
Does it?
But I understand also the
Yeah.
position of KDB, and they understand my position. So it was
Not a big
not
conflict.
not conflict at all.
No.
But of course, every side has some reasons. So
Yes. And do you ever
yes.
get used to it, to getting world champion? Does it feel better
What do you
last
mean?
time? Do you get used to it, or is it kind of normal, or are you really happy? Were you really happy after the last tournament?
Ah, yes. This time I was. It was for me really big surprise,
Yes.
because yes, because I am really has not no ambition, really not, because it was a very difficult time. After 1 year, I sit or stay at home,
Yeah.
and was no
Corona.
competition,
Yeah.
nothing. And for me, it was not normal and very difficult. So also this time I missed Netherlands a lot because 1.5 year I was not in Netherlands.
Okay.
In last 30 years, it's also
Never
never
happened.
happened.
Oh,
Never happened in last 30 years.
but
Maybe pause.
maybe this is gives us some good promises for your Frisian career. But you earlier stated that you don't have any ambition there too. So maybe
And when I came to World Championship to Tallinn, I was just happy. Then I can
that you
play, I
could
can
play,
see
see
friends,
people
I can
again.
make
Yeah.
contacts again. Yes, again something new, again travel, and it was going step by step. At first, I came to final with big problems because it was I have to win two last games in first how to in Swiss, not in Swiss but in group I have to win
Yes.
two last game in last day. If I didn't
You wouldn't go to
win,
the final.
yes,
Yes.
yes, no. But it was very interesting because in this last before this last day in evening, I said to everybody that I will win. I don't know how it was possible, but I did this. I said, and after that, I have to win already. So what's to do
Yeah.
if I said so? So and then it's happened, and after that again, step by step, I won one game. Then with some luck, second game, and then I won good game number three. And after that, I see, oh, I'm first and only one round left. So why not?
Pretty crazy. So maybe this was the one you were happiest with, this world championship.
Yes, I was very happy because very big surprise. But I cannot tell I am getting crazy, not
No.
because it was already many times. So
Yes, of course. Fifth
I
time. Yes.
understand. Well, unfortunately, after this, not much changing in my life.
No.
No.
The situation in the world
But
hasn't really
okay, okay. Of
bettered
course,
much. Yes.
it's big pleasure. Many friends and many just people, even which I never see, they congratulate me by mail, by
Yeah.
phone. It was nice. Yes, and of course, I got very. I get very strong. How to say? Energy after that.
Okay.
I
Are you
also
going to
won.
play this
I was very.
summer?
I'm
Yeah.
still happy, and after that I won a tournament also with some luck, but I try to play good.
Yeah. You
So
did. Yes.
yes,
And are you
so
playing any in the Netherlands this summer, or not going here anymore this summer?
no, I played just. I was, immediately. It
Oh,
was
you
my
was
plan.
in yes. What
Yes,
does it say?
immediately after World Championship, I came to Netherlands. That was my plan. Because from Russia, it's almost not possible now to come because of this
So you
situation,
came here from
COVID rules.
Tallinn.
Yes,
Yes.
but from Tallinn, where I was 3 weeks, was no problem. That was my plan to come to Netherlands. I take little rest and then go back. After that, I play tournament. I give a training, not online but normal training.
Yes.
I gave one normal training, so everything was nice. Yes, but I also have to follow my Schengen rules visa for visas, Schengen
Ah,
dates.
okay, yes.
So I use a lot already because I was so happy, and even one time I even forgot about these days, and now I see, oh, I can be only 3 months during 6 months, not more,
Yes.
and now I must take care about it. So that's why I go back to Ukraine
You're
from
back in Ukraine now. Okay, yes.
yes,
Well,
yes.
thank you very much, Alexander. I think we go back to the game shortly, but first of all, finally, I want to ask you, of course, do you think we'll see you back in February for our Frisian Open tournament?
February or March?
Well, we don't know exactly. It's the same as it always is. Probably February, March, and
Well,
beginning March.
this is for me usually after. I think it's almost always after last game of competition or something like that
Yeah, indeed it is.
between. And
Yes, they always plan it. Yeah.
if I get free time, if I will be free, but normally I'm free. It is my pleasure to play this tournament to see many nice people. Also very good condition. It's in the nice ship.
Yes.
So I like very much.
Okay. Well, yes.
Only when I play, I don't think that after tournament I will get big headache for a few weeks. But okay,
You go a bit crazy for a few weeks.
I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm ready
That's the
for it
price you
because
have to pay. A little bit of craziness for someone for a week of Frisian Draughts.
yes, why not? I like very much, especially 5 against 5.
Yes,
Sometimes
that's also fun. Yes.
I'm even more strong 5 against 5.
Yeah.
Yes, I could win some games against even world champion when
And
I
you
played
did,
draw.
yes.
Yes, I played draw, but okay, it's
Alexander,
also
we'd like
yes,
to thank you very much that you have found the possibility to call in on our live stream.
yes, no problem.
Thank you very
And
much.
I would
Yes.
like to give big greetings to participant of this great match. Yes, and a
Yes.
lot of success. And the most important is good games.
Yes.
Good games.
So far they are. Thank you. We will bring your regards over to them.
Yes.
Have a nice day, and we hope to see you soon here in Friesland for the Frisian
Yes.
Open.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
That is not important, that melding.
Nee, that's nee. So we go back at the game. First, we have to switch scenes on the stream, and let's see if they're still playing. Oh yeah, they're still playing. I thought maybe they finished and we missed it. Maybe let's see what's going on. Where did we go out?
Not many moves, huh?
Not many moves, no. Maybe this is also a moment to check how the time usage of the player is evolving. So I think we saw, let's see, yes, we saw this position changing. We also saw this. I think this is where we went out, isn't it? Yes. 44, 39, we talked about maybe building something at the other side with 37, 22. But, well, that's not what happened. 44, 39. Let's see what Martin played. Martin played 20, 25. Well, that seems like a pretty normal move. Let's see who's done a lot of thinking. Pretty equal. They both got 1 hour, and White's got 6 minutes, Black 8 minutes. So there's not really a big difference in time usage this time. We've seen it before, especially in the first game. I believe it was after not that many moves, like 10 or 13. Martin was thinking for one and a half hour for one move, but this hasn't happened so far. And we saw first move, Volkert was playing immediately every time, so he prepared it really well. That doesn't seem to happen in this move, so they're both really seem to be thinking a lot. We can also see it because there were like three moves played since we came back
37,
here.
31, huh?
Yeah.
And then Martin tried your idea.
Ah, Martin does the idea I had. Yes, he is maybe trying to get a piece here by something like this, and maybe going there. Of course, we talked about the plan how black could try to prevent it. It was by going here. So a plan for white might be to also get a piece to position 40. But in this case, it's a bit more difficult because for black, he still had a lot of defenders while going to 11. When white wants to go to 40, he has to make some fundamental choices, like going for with 50 or 49, and those aren't really pieces you want to play in this position.
And white's next move, huh?
Yes, we can go further. So probably I don't think he will try to go to 40 with any of these two pieces. So he probably do something else, which he did. He went on to the left with 39. Yes.
One motivation for this move is very clear.
Let's see. Well, this one is prohibited.
He cannot immediately play 8-13.
Yeah, also this one can be played. Because when you play this one, you have a combination with this. Well, either one you play, you'll get a king. No, you won't get a king. You win pieces with whites. Other way around, exactly the same combination, but when you play it like this, also same combination. Giving 1 and then taking back 3. So winning 1 piece. Well, maybe even winning this one too when you go on, but it's temporary. But you win structurally winning 1 piece. So those two moves aren't an option. So what will you do then?
You played already, huh?
This one? Yes, that seems like we already had this on the other side of the border. With white, we built something like Martin is now building for black. So it was a good plan of ours, but the other player picked it up. Is this where we are live right now? Let's check it. Yes, this is the situation in the game right now. Well, before we start to look at the options there are, we take a little glance at what Scan's thinking of it, and we see it's 0.9 advantage for black, so it's not very crucial yet, but it kind of gives an indication that that white might have some problems in a few moves. It's always hard to understand in this kind of position what exactly the problem is, because it doesn't seem to be that much different between the two positions at the first glance. But of course, the biggest position when you first look at it, I think, is the defensive block for black at this wing compared to the fewer defenders for white there. So when they both have the plan for attacking at their left side, the defense for white seems well poorer than for black. So maybe that's an explanation why Scan doesn't rate white's position very highly. What kind of plan would you suggest for white here, Hans?
Yeah, my question is indeed, if he play the white piece to 33.
You say we go on. We went from here to here to here. Or we came from this, I think. Yes. So we go on.
You would you would to 30 no.
Oh, sorry.
30 to 33. Yeah? So you would think that he has some plan to to hinder the development
Yes.
further with 8-13 and then 24-30, that hindering that.
Yes. So sorry. What pieces? Let's. The one I did by accident isn't right, by the way. If we go on like this, we could do. We could take a little combination.
That is not. Yeah.
So that's definitely not a good. But what
But
move do you suggest?
I mean, he went to 33,
Yes.
and I would say, yeah, that seems not so logical.
Yes.
Seems not so logical unless you have some plan to all the time prevent 8-13 or something. But I don't know if that is
Okay.
if that is possible.
And what do you have any suggestions? What's the next? What the move might be for white now?
So that is simply I'm wondering.
Yes, we're
what-
wondering what the plan
what-
exactly is. Yeah.
In what way he can.
Yeah. Exactly? What's the point of this piece, and where is it just here to stay, or does he want to go somewhere? At one moment, maybe now it's prohibited, but maybe later try to get here or something.
Because the Black's last move make it now already possible, it seems, to play next move 8-13.
Yes.
But we have still one tempo. Dus in one tempo a lot can happen.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
maybe we are overlooking something, but I don't see it yet.
Let's look at a few possible moves for white. Well, we looked at the wrong one here. Yeah, I would say you don't want to play too much at your right wing. They are standing there defending, playing them would seem to weaken your position. So your possibilities are to play something here at the left, or maybe go somewhere with 33, maybe 43. Maybe that's a possibility. You have to be be careful all the time. Like when you play 33, 39, you can again take this little combination and win one piece. Win one piece. You can win more pieces. So that's the reason why 43 can't go anywhere, because you're opening the possibility for a combination from Black's piece 3. So this isn't a possibility. This isn't a possibility. We don't like to play any of those pieces. There isn't really much left. Maybe going somewhere with 42. Okay, Black. We're getting the time usage now. There's a rather big difference. Black seems to have thought a lot about his last time, because while White has only used 2 minutes, Black has thought a quarter of an hour. Was thinking a quarter of an hour before he played 10-14. So he really digged in deep and probably got a good plan now what to do. But for Black it might be clear, but for us it's not really clear what White should do here at the moment. So let's play something. Maybe let's see what happens. No, that's a combination. Probably. What is the combination here?
Yeah.
This one, yes, it's a combination for Black again.
With
Yes, and it's the same kind of combination, except we're taking the pieces with 14 now. So also prohibited. Well, yes, it makes it easier for White probably to make the right choice, because what's left? Maybe going the other way. 42-38. You don't touch any of your defenders in the last row.
Now the same combination is not good.
No. The because you're giving 4, taking back 4, but white takes one more piece at the end, yeah? Yes. No, you're only taking 4, you go here. Let's see. So it's...
Yeah, I'm simply trying
Yes.
to understand why he played like this. Why he played like this, because he should have some reason, but I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see the reason.
No, let's maybe this is still a possibility for black, but the computer says it's not that good. He had a better position, but let's see what's well. You can't directly defend this piece, so you have to. You probably will get a centerpiece, so that's the problem with this big 4-to-4 change, because you can't have a piece at 14 right away. Next move will probably just be something like this. And there you got a problem with black with a centerpiece at 23. So this change, not a very good idea. So let's look a bit more at 42-38. Might it be a plan, and what might be the plan? And we can still think back a bit about our old plan we also had for white, and black might be using by building some kind of a construction and then going to 21 and building a kind of a pyramids here. That might be a plan. See if that's possible. But you always have to be really careful for combinations while building that. That might so 42-38 might be a move in the in direction of building that that pyramid. Let's see if there are some other possibilities. Yeah, 46 maybe, or is that also a combination? No, I don't think so. Maybe yes. Let's see.
Only he cannot, the next move, 41, 37, he cannot, if position remains the same, then again the combination is working, I think.
Yeah, but it seems like there's already a combination now.
Already now?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't directly see it. Let's take one more look. This one's... Let's see. Ah, this one.
Combination.
Yes, with this one.
Yes, now just look, you'll find. Yeah, 2 king, huh? So with 6.
Sorry?
With 6 to king, no, with 6.
Oh,
6.
6
With 6, I mean 8-12
yes.
or 7-12. With 6.
6, sorry, yes. 3, of course. I was. Maybe 7 was better because of the. Well, it's still.
No, because then
yeah.
he has in the he will be catch, and now he can immediately go to 3.
Yes. Okay, so that's also prohibited.
Mhm.
There's a
Yes.
lot that's not possible. We had
we
this
see
42, 37 was prohibited. 46, 41, sorry, 46, 41 was prohibited. We saw one of these moves wasn't possible either. We didn't really want to do any of those moves. So this one still seems to be the best option. Or did we miss, maybe we didn't look at this one? Maybe it seems like a really ugly move to play 47, 41. So might we conclude that 42-38 may be the best one?
Yeah, yes. So my question is not answered. Huh?
Yeah.
I won't try to answer my question. What has he a positive reason? Huh? We see many moves is not good for white, but I believe Volker must have some reason, but I'm looking for the reason. I was thinking about something stupid, I think, 42 of 80-42 back. For example, something but it's not logical. And for example, very strange, when you exchange 16.
Sorry, when you
Exchange
like this?
it, yeah, for example, that's not logical, I understand. And go to the center, go to the center. Of course you cannot play immediately 8-13, but if you play 14-20 and then 8-30, you don't have combination, or you must all the time have the combination with a long time with 28-23. You mean? You understand what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. You must be well. Yeah.
All the time
preventing
8-30.
Yes. You must at some point you will lose this probably. Of course now, indeed, it isn't possible. I mean, it isn't possible for black to play A13. No, because you can easily get rid of all your problems and get a seemingly equal, but even better position probably. But yeah, it's really dangerous. Well, if we're looking at dangerous stuff, maybe we keep on looking. This probably loses directly. Let's see over here. Maybe this giving 2. No, that's not good.
Yeah,
oh well, yes, it is. Yes, we take 3. Yes. So there's also already losing a piece, so that's not possible. But still, it seems like well, we didn't look at this one yet. 26-21, also probably direct combination. Let's see how this one goes.
Oh yes, yes.
This one?
No, what I was thinking was 31-26 an exchange, but this is premature. If you say like this, maybe it's possible something like that.
Oh, that's
not good.
So let's say if this was played.
Already he can exchange. So
yes, it's not a combination, but probably exchange to the side, and the position will be in big trouble later. Just going like this, and this. Bringing 7-11, 2-7, 11-17, and you got a big problem on your hands. Already, it's very difficult because of threats. So that's also. So we looked at the most strange moves, and still conclude. Well, we just didn't want to, out of kind of principle, we didn't want to play any of the moves 49 or 50 in the back. But maybe we should start looking at those two. Yeah, what's their problem or their strength? Let's just play before looking. 49-44. I don't see any immediate threat or combination. Maybe it's okay. Maybe at this moment that's your best plan, to bring 49-40. Especially with the lot of pieces on the black wing. It's often better to leave 50 in place. So I think 49 would be better than 50. Oh, there's also probably some kind of combination here. Let's see.
some moves played already?
Well, I first try to find what's the combination here for black.
Oh, here's a combination.
It seems like it, but or not, maybe just positional, but I saw a big change in the scan score, but maybe it's just positional. It's and we were right in that it's positional bad to move your 50 piece, but let's conclude. 49.
Maybe a combination with 1 or something. Yeah.
You don't go anywhere. Or maybe just threatening with a combination, because when you play like this, it's already a problem. You can get a combination, so you have to defend. I think the only logical way to defend would be this one, and then you might be in some deep problems. Oh, it's still, yes, of course, because of course then you can easily get a king. So it's not a good defense. So how can you defend this position with white?
Yeah, but sorry, I think there was maybe simply a combination.
Yes, what do you think it was?
So with first, oh no, sorry.
Okay. Well, let's first of all get back to the game and see if anything has happened, because we might be talking about ancient history. I hope not. Yes, check the game.
Yeah, because he's played.
Okay, we were here. This was the position we were looking at.
Yeah.
47, 41 was played.
So not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all. Was there a combination? No, there wasn't. But it seems, playing 47 always seems a bit weak in this position, because earlier we talked about what kind of position might white get to, and we talked about the pyramid, which might give the possibility for exchanging to 27. But when you get piece 47 out of place, that's never a possibility no more. And the importance of the pyramids instead of just the rooftop position here with these 5 pieces, the big difference is when you change to 21, when a player immediately attacks it, you can defend by the center of your pyramids and don't have to accept a centerpiece. But that whole possibility to get anything done on that side is now gone by playing 47, I think.
One of the reasons that he played 47, 41 is simply that he couldn't play 46, 41.
Yes, we saw it, yeah, but we had two rather okay alternatives. So we saw this alternative, 42, 38 as an alternative, and we saw 49, 44 as reasonable alternatives. 47, it seems it seems for me a too big decision to make at this point, but it's not necessary yet, and you've got other possibilities. So why in God's name would you play 47, 41 now? I don't really know. One moment refreshing, because I think that another move was made, but I can't really. Oh, there are some moves being played. Let's see what it is. Okay, so last move 47, 41.
Yeah.
Martin with black plays 8, 13. And Volkert goes for some change plan. Let's see how that works out. We've got 2 possibilities. We can take this one, or we can take this one. Well, let's first look at this one. Well, that's not good, of course, because we can easily take 4. So there are theoretically 2 possibilities, but in real life, only this one. This one. Well, again, 2 possibilities. if you play it like this, so you go from 19 to 28, you get a, well, in my opinion, pretty weak piece at 29 with white.
But
And
maybe he has the plan to exchange later, that he exchange
Yes.
with 31-27 and again exchange.
Yes, what a possibility now here might be
is.
25-30, win a piece, but you can take the piece back immediately with 26-21. And now your biggest trouble seems to have gone for white. So I don't think.
But also, he has not really a nice position then, I think.
No, but I think the position we
Yeah.
had after this exchange
It's
was
even
better
worse.
than this position
Yes.
is for whites.
Yes.
So probably this isn't a good idea for Martin. We had two possibilities. We looked at this one, 19 to 28. The other possibility, of course, is this one, 13 to 33. Well, this is seems pretty equal. Concluding, this one should be played, and probably Martin did it. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Yes, that's exactly what happens. And okay, Martin played. He played the same. Yes, of course.
Yes, yes.
He's winning a piece now.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So we looked at this exchange at 25-30, which would stay equal because of the counter attack with 26-21. But when you give one extra piece, 16-21, the counter attack won't be a problem. You actually take one piece extra after 25-30, so you're losing a piece. Oh, he doesn't play it. Huh?
3, 6, 9, 10, 3.
Let's refresh for a moment. All these assumptions are incorrect. So he played this. He plays 31-11. I'm kind of
You was wondering why not the other one?
yeah.
You should just look the other one, but
I thought this was
Yeah.
what's wrong with this one?
Yeah.
Oh yes, of course. Yes, of course. When you yeah, I was having a bit of a dumb moment. Of course, only
not take like
yeah,
this.
only when you take with 26 you can win the piece, like we saw before with these exchanges. You win a piece, but when you go the other way around and you
It's a
take
little
it
bit
with
more difficult.
yes, it's definitely more difficult. So this is the position we saw. Martin took the piece when he went from 6 to 17. And afterward, we immediately
'Cause it-
saw Volkert taking a
so
gambit.
because there was a threat, huh?
Yes, of course, yes.
That was the reason.
So the piece at what is it, 29? It's under attack. Still the same problem we saw earlier, 25-30.
So when you have
So
to-
when you do something else like this, 42-37, you simply lose the piece again, or again you lose the piece. And also you have the problem with this position, I think, is well, we talked about it earlier, the missing of piece 47, which prevents you from playing to field 37 because of the combinational threat right away. So that's kind of a problem in this position. So therefore, Volker decided to already give away the piece and try to win it back later. Well, let's see how he tried to do that. Maybe first look at it a while. in general, you could say, of course, there are two possibilities to try to bring back your piece. Go somewhere at 31 and then try to get to 32 and then attack the piece. But as we saw before, going to 37 is still prohibited because of the combination. Doing it the other way around, first going to 31 is also prohibited by the same combination. You've got two choices, but it all boils down to the same, to a combination, but losing material. So basically, you can't play anything at the left of the board, well, except maybe it doesn't look that good. So Volkert obviously has to go on at the right of the board, and you already see that it's really very much limiting him in his possibilities. He hardly has any moves left. You might say, why doesn't he attack it directly? Well, of course, it's easy to defend them for Martin. He can play something like 14-20 and then easily take it back, and so he keeps the extra piece he gained, so that's not an option for Volkert to play. So his other path for winning back the piece will be something like going for 49 to 40 and then to 34 and then try to capture it from the side. But well, I'm guessing he won't get there in time.
Now idea for black would be I say 29.
29. Sorry.
33, 38.
This?
Yes.
Yeah. You're giving it, and then.
Yeah. And now take the combination to just an example.
Yes.
Go to there, but now he can play 48, 84, 32.
Yes.
Because if he take like this.
Yes.
Then you have simple combination.
That might save you, but well, it seems far out.
I mean, white's play must be correct, and in that way it is correct.
Yes, but I don't think Martin, he hasn't anything to fear in the short while. So yes, of course, Martin has to play. So we can look at some other ideas too.
But your plan, huh? Your plan was
going 44 to 40, 34. That's
so he must Martin must prevent must prevent it. Huh?
Yes. So how do you prevent it? Let's see what will be a good plan. Also thinking about maybe when it's at 40, playing it. The logical move for me seems this one. So yes. So we go on with our plan. Of course, when you play 24, it seems like you can take him. Take the piece. You can't take these two because of going to 45. So when you take it like this, well, then you also got a problem because you give 25, 21, and taking 3. And you've kept the piece, so it's 7 against 6, and you got a far better position. So it seems totally lost. So it's a pretty easy plan for Martin to keep it. So let's see what if
now in this position you can play immediately already, huh?
24, yes.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
24. But
we did it.
He did it, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we did it. So sorry, I don't know if he did it.
But you can, in this position, you can also exchange already, yeah? With
This one?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. This one,
If you go like this.
this
then
one, this one, going 48 to 28. Yes, it's okay, but I think
But
the other
still
one was better.
But you still have the thread. Huh?
Yeah.
You still have the thread, but you have to calculate with this. Huh?
Yes, still, yeah, it seems pretty good. Also,
Yes.
I'm a bit afraid that everything that we're kind of out of excitement now, because everything looks so very good for black that I don't really see any plan to save it anymore. But
I don't think it's now a question for white to have an attack in some way after winning the piece back or something. It's only black who has possibilities now. So I don't understand the opening for white, but
well, the opening might not be the problem. I think especially the 47-41 move was really, yeah, asking for very many problems. Even in this position, of course, it's a very tough position, but 47 is not having 47 is a big problem. If 46 was at 47, you would have much more possibilities at winning back this piece. So. Ooh, I don't know what Volkert was thinking about. We saw the other two moves at that position, 49-44 and 42-38, were clearly superior. Let's see if anything has been played here already. Yes, 24 has been played. So we left in this position. We analyzed this. 24 indeed is done. Volkert chose for 26-21. Yes, it seems like yeah, just playing along a bit, but I don't really see any good plan for white here anymore. The only thing you achieved, of course, with taking this exchange we just saw, getting to 16, is the fact that not having 47 anymore isn't a problem anymore. Now you can freely go where you want to 37, but
no,
well, it's a bit too late to go anywhere, I think, because you already got a lot of problems.
now the next move, okay, he has the threat with 40-34
yes,
to win the piece back.
yes, that's of course.
But still,
yes,
in a very,
they still have a really bad position afterwards. Yeah, you're not out of trouble yet.
Because black can prevent maybe losing or giving his piece back. He can prevent it.
And yeah, what would be black's move now?
Yeah, for example.
Yes, maybe 15-20, 35-15, 5-25. Oh, that's not good, I think. Let's see. You're just winning it back then. No, I don't think this is the way to go because of
It's
this.
a little bit
48-43, you can you and you're winning back your piece, and maybe more if black doesn't play it right.
Yeah, this is.
So this is not a good idea. I think 15-20 not a good idea. But
I was wondering 20. I was simply wondering that one.
that one, okay,
Just to keep the
24-30.
piece, you know?
Yes. Let's look at it one more moment longer. I also thought maybe first thinning out white's position with 1-6. I don't know. That's maybe. The computer suggests 5-10. Let's look why that would be such a great move, because well,
We're
gonna take it back, of course. Yeah, you got a great position.
It's horrible.
Or white's got really problems. This doesn't seem to be going anywhere. This is a weak piece. got a bit too much pieces at the left of your board. Only these defenders here against great opposition. Ooh. And this piece might actually become under threat when we go from 10 to 15 to 20, maybe to 24.
And I think he
It's
played
a
it
superior
already.
position. Yes, he played it. Let's refresh for a moment to make sure it went this way. Yeah, he did actually play 5-10. He's got the scan computer in his mind, Martin.
He heard our voices.
That's also possible. Yes. He wears glasses. Maybe he wears Google Glass and gets some pointers from scan that way. Yes, it's yes. For me, sometimes this is also a hard thing to make the switch from international draughts to Frisian draughts. The gain, giving up the gain of a piece. In international draughts, I think that's really something serious. You don't. It's not something you easily do. And in Frisian draughts, the position seems so much more important. So one piece more or less, wow, doesn't really matter. Just give it back, and you have a superior position, and probably walk all over Volkert. We might be a bit early to get to that conclusion, because of course earlier this match we had some high hopes for Volkert, who had a pretty superior position, especially in the first game, and he still managed to make some big mistakes. Of course, that's also still possible for Martin, but we haven't seen him do it yet this game, this match. So
he can win the piece back, but he is not really eager, I think, to win it back.
Can he wait for it? Should he wait for it? Of course, he doesn't have that many possibilities also, because he has to keep this one in check, or in place somewhere at 41 or 36 to prevent an attack on this piece. So he can't just go 41 to 37 or something. So the only other possibilities he has for waiting are 42, 37, yeah, or 41, 36. These are his only other possibilities. So that's not too rich, I think. It's no. So maybe we're jumping to conclusions a bit, but how would it feel to you? 4-0 in a match? Would it get frustrating? Or is it
We were at the boat. We are sleeping at the boat. I talked with Siep about chess, about Fischer in the past. And Fischer one time said that was not really necessary for his opponents to lose with 6-0. And yeah, normally you want a match which is equal, but maybe sometimes for the public at that time it's they like that someone is very strong.
A problem, of course, that we don't have much to refer to. We don't have any points of reference in the history, because it's the first match ever. So we kind of expected that there wouldn't be as much draws, because there just aren't that many draws in Frisian draughts. The margin of draw is much thinner than in international draughts. But of course, you maybe want it to be a bit equal. But when it's really equal in international draws, mainly because there are only draws, then people get bored. So that's also not very interesting. So you might want to see both of them kind of winning a few games, and the other winning a few games, making the score, keeping up with each other with the scores. Maybe it's good for the viewers to know that we play 11 games. When one of the players get at 6 points of 6 wins, or of course with draws in it, with 6 points, he's the world championship. But the match will continue till the last game, till the 11th game is played. So 11-0 is a theoretical possibility. It would be historic in many ways, this first match ever. And why would the players be motivated to play after a 6-0 period? Well, of course, because of their honor, but also the prize money part in this match partly also is distributed based on each individual game. So they're playing not only for the title, but still they can also win some money every game. So maybe that also motivates them. I don't think that's really important for those two players. I think they just want to become world champion or stay world champion in case of Martin Walinga. But
But your question was about how he would feel also,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
How he
Sorry,
would
I was
feel.
just rambling on.
Yeah, how he would feel. Yeah, okay, sometimes you experience you can be quite optimistic and accept a defeat or something. Accept the defeat,
Yes.
but sometimes later on, when you're becoming more aware, then it feels stronger.
Yes. So it's that might be a risk because we got one more game tomorrow, and then we got one day rest pause day at Monday. So if Volkert wouldn't get a result tomorrow, then Monday might be a really tough day for him, I think.
Yeah, I sympathy with him because I think it's mentally quite, you have to be quite strong for
Yes.
something like this. Even when it's Frisian, you can say, oh, it's normal to lose a game.
Yes, we talked about this with Martin before the game, and he said, well, you really can't compare it with chess or with international draughts because Frisian players are more used to losing. Every Frisian player loses games. It's not like you have a period of several years where you haven't lost a game, as we had with people like Sybrands. I believe it really was big news, like 10 years or something ago when he lost in a competition against Charlie Goedemoed out of a totally one position. But it was really big news. Something like that doesn't happen in Frisian Draughts because they've got less draws, so more wins and more losses. We saw, by the way, that Volkert actually played 41-36, and Martin just went on 10-14. So yeah, I think the excitement, the tension is out of the game, but we'll stay with it, of course. Perhaps we can take a short break and get back later.
And
or
the competition.
yes, we can also go there, but I kind of need a short toilet
Oh
break.
yeah,
So
okay.
shall we take it first?
Yeah,
and then look,
quarter of an hour, or to half.
10 minutes or 15, yes. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Hopefully the game hasn't ended before that. In 15 minutes, and we'll also look at the online tournaments that are being played. So see you in a few.
Even kijken.
Uit. let's first look at a game. Did anything happen over there? We left you, I believe, at this position. Well, we felt like it was kind of finished, but of course mistakes can be made by everyone at any moment. So let's see, Volker played 36, 31. Martin 14, 20. Of course, what strikes, of course, is that Volker doesn't take the possibility to win back the piece already. He waits and he waits. And we looked at it the first time it was possible, but we saw he had a really bad position afterwards. So maybe he's hoping for a better opportunity, a better moment.
Now it is not possible, huh?
Now it's not possible, yes. That's
Yeah, not possible, huh?
Hans misschien.
Yes.
Hij zat aan de binnenkant van je trui. Zie je dat de boordjes op de trui?
It doesn't work at this moment, sorry.
So let's just continue to speak.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
It's not possible now, of course, to take the piece back because of the little combination afterwards with a winning position for black, which easy win. So, mijn, oh, echt waar niet? Staat wel aan. Nu dan? Misschien kun je even luisteren naar de stream. Misschien even de stream luisteren, dan worden we wel iets. Ja? Oké, dus het zou ook best wel kunnen zijn dat, sorry, it could be possible that Volker doesn't get a chance anymore to take the piece back. Yeah, we had some little technical error, but is the sound okay now at the stream? No? Sorry. Ja. Yes, we're back.
Yes, can you hear me?
Nee? Eentje wel, anders ga ik gewoon door. Mij nog niet goed. Nu is signaal? Ik heb hem even uit en aan gedaan. Yeah? Okay, so we have some technical problems, but it seems like everything's okay now. Well, what were the last moves that were played? 41, 36, 14, 20, and then 46, 41. Well, it seems like a rather hopeless position still for Volker. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Still got problem of winning back the piece that's prohibited. For example, that's not a good move right now.
Maybe just wait.
Black just has to wait, and Volkert will get into trouble naturally, I think. Let's do some waiting moves. Yeah, or maybe go for a change. What will happen when we go from 1 to 6? I don't know. Probably just have to close it. Also, much better position. Be like this. I was also thinking, well, maybe to totally overpower him, some strange move like this. Is that possible? Probably not. Let's see why. This will probably
Combination.
yes. Oh no, this is not. This is not the. Yes, this is not the right one. No, this is not a combination. No.
What?
Doesn't work.
Why not? Yeah, but because you have to take 2.
Yes, you have to take two. So that's not.
And then combination afterwards.
You have to always be really careful when you try to go for the gallery play with bold moves. But that's any other move is probably all right right now. This may not. No, this one.
But
Oh, this one is fun. That's the worst. That's a terrible move because
that's winning for.
yes,
never give
well,
up hope.
it's not winning perhaps, but he can get Volkert can get back in the game. First, making an exchange 2 for 2,
Yeah.
giving one more. So we've given away 2 pieces now,
Equal position.
and we're back at equal. So this would still be a chance Volkert could play for, but it's very unlikely that Martin misses something like this, but it's a nice little maneuver. Did he already play? No, he's still thinking. So let's for one moment go to the tournaments that were played today. Let's see if we see something interesting there. This is the 4th round of the World Championship match, but also 4 rounds of tournaments was played. One every day, 1 round Frisk, 1 round regular Frisian, and the first 3 players of every tournament every day are getting through to the semi-finals, which are played tomorrow. So let's see what happens at the tournaments. And next week it will be exactly the same, 4 rounds. Semi-finals, and the winner of both semi-final will meet each other at the final day of the match and play each other. So let's see, the tournaments, they're of course long gone. We've been so fixated on the match that we didn't see anything of the tournaments. Suan Yan Du, he won the tournament. I believe he's actually from China, and he's really a Frisian Draughts fanatic, because when you go to leeuwarden.org, it's also the site we use for our analysis and to stream the game. You can see he makes many opening studies on the site, and he's really an active fan of Frisian Draughts, an active player. So he's probably a Frisian by heart, but by accident born in China. At second place we saw Daria. Now the first 3 will go to the final. If they have been in the first 3 already in earlier tournaments, the place will go to the next, and so forth. Maybe we can show one game of the winner. Let's see, who did he beat? Did he play the number 2? Yes, he did. I think he won with a combination when I looked at the end game. Let's see what happens. It's 5 against 5. It's Frisk, same rules, less pieces. Daria played with white, and Suan Du played with black. He became first in this tournament. Daria got the second place, so they'll both meet each other again in the semi-finals tomorrow. So there doesn't seem to be any problem yet. Closing the gap.
This is one of my favorite with white.
Yes, opening positions in Frisk.
Mm-hmm.
Still, it seems pretty equal, pretty playable for both players. Now a mistake was made. A combination for even in Frisk, combinations are possible. Give away 2 and get to a king. And
You have to play very quick, huh?
yeah, these are very quick games. Frisk even quicker than regular Frisian. 1 minute 2 seconds for Frisk and 2 minutes 2 seconds for Frisian. So, yeah, a mistake is easily made. But according to the to the results, Suanju doesn't make many mistakes. He only lost 1 game, it appears, against Karimova. Is also a very good player. Well, let's also look what happens in the Frisian tournament before we get back to the match. See if there's any result yet.
Then was a nice game of Jelle.
Yeah, today.
No, what I see before.
Oh, okay. Well, let's now. Jelle, he played. He already played another tournament. So I believe he also got in the first 3. So he, if he's able to, will be here tomorrow. Maybe we can check one of his games now. Maybe it's nice to check one of the games against the number 2, because in second round he beat Bumper Balloon Cars, who was actually Fede Kramer. He's the he owns Leeuwarden.org. So we also really like to thank the Leeuwarden team and Fede for all the work they've done for this match and making it possible to organize all these tournaments and host this game at their site. But unfortunately for Fede, we're now going to show a game he lost. Let's see. Yes, we're there. And let's see what happens. Also, again, very fast game. 2 minute Fischer system, 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Fedes played with whites and Jelle Wiersma played black.
Modern.
Yes, opening we saw in this match already. This wasn't how the match continued, was it?
No, that was
Yes, it was,
also a game of
1923. Yeah.
Yes.
2025. 10-14. I haven't seen that been played before in this position. 27-22. Okay. Seems White seems to have some problems.
He wants to exchange, huh?
Yeah, he wants to go for a next exchange. Probably. Yes. It's of course it's when you're playing against Jelle in such a fast game. I think you'd like some fewer pieces at the board so you can see clear where to head to. Well, still a pretty equal position. Another change. Fede likes to keep things simple, but as we know in Frisian Draughts, in the end they're never simple. Oh yes, that seems like a bit of a problem. The fact that you can defend this piece here and go back to 27. Maybe something like this or this would have been more logical. But by making the exchange now, you have to get an extra centerpiece. But maybe it's not a big problem. But it doesn't look like well, maybe my preferred play. But still pretty equal position. No decisions have been made. Too bad we can't see how much time they had during the game exactly in this position. Still equal. Exchange back to, okay, yes. Now black kind of gets control over white's right wing. Because, yeah, white really doesn't have any place, can't go anywhere with these 3 pieces. Because when you would take an exchange like this, your wing would be rather defenseless. Oh, I'm going a bit too fast now. Where were we? Yes. So black goes on. We got a little temporarily giving away 1 piece of white. Oh, it's a direct exchange. I thought maybe he would try to take it back another way, but no. Well, still pretty well played, I think, of Fede. He's not really a Frisian Draughts player by nature, as Jelle of course is. With so little time, it's kind of experience is very decisive in such games. Oh yes. You see now in a few moves, it totally goes wrong for white. Black attacks, of course. So you could try to defend it by playing this move, as is played. But then black has an easy walk through king, while white still has to fight for it because the defense of black is in place. So, well, nice game of both players, but apparently well-deserved play. It's interesting to see with many exchanges in the opening how you still can get ahead against a strong player like Jelle. Especially for such fast game, it's probably a good strategy when you play against someone who's a little bit better than you are. Let's see if anything happens in the match. Yes, this was where we went out, 46-41. Martin to play. I think he took some time, and he played 3-9. Volkert now plays 31-26. So that means he surrendered the plan of the possibility where 7-12 was prohibited. Well, now it's still prohibited, but not for the same reason anymore. Okay, they're playing a bit fast now. I don't know if they don't have that much time anymore, but the moves come in quickly now. I don't really know where to go with white, what the possibilities are. Of course, still the trying to take back the piece is an option, but your wing, well, there isn't much on this wing, so the positions for black is rather superior.
Taking back, by taking back, you can also win the piece.
So with this one, oh yes, of course, yes. You can make an exchange now. And the problem is the defender for piece 16 now is gone, so you can win this piece back. So and a bad position and one less piece. So the troubles are growing. Did he already do something? Let's see. No, 41-36, yes. Does he still have a plan? We can look for maybe some combination or something.
Yeah, so now that is a he has a move which black has to take into account.
This one?
Mm-hmm. To take into account.
Yes, yeah, of course. Let's say black moves like this. Oh, that's not a good move anyway. Yeah, you could still get into trouble. Yeah. Also looking at this one, and then maybe going with this, and if there's any combination. So this would be a bad move according to the computer, which says this one would be good. Well, this one is easily seen, and we just take back the piece, and we have our left wing is pretty strong against one defender. So well, it looks pretty good for white. Now going the other way. Yeah, now of course the position is rather is far much better for white compared to the earlier one, because yes, the combination is well, let's say black plays some random move like this.
He doesn't have the combination.
Oh, we of course we even take a king. But the main thing I wanted to emphasize was the fact, indeed, that when you took 2 back, you can't play with this move anymore, 25 to 30, because field 4 is empty and there's a piece at 14, so you can take 2, and you can't directly win the piece back anymore. So that could still be a problem, but I don't think it's a very likely move to make this, because of course this is a very.
Some moves played now.
Oh, there are some moves played. We're going to the moves. Let's see. 6-11. Yes. So the possibility we earlier showed is now totally out of the game, out of play. 36-31. 7-12. Let's see what are the possibilities. It feels logical to continue, but maybe it's not good. Let's. Also have to be careful for combinations for black with this.
Exchange,
yes, yeah, maybe it could become a combination. So let's see what happens here.
Oh yeah, he already played this. Yeah.
Oh yes, he did.
Oh no,
I did.
You did.
Yes,
You did.
yes, small difference, but yeah. Oh, it's already been played, and 7-12 been played. So first 36-31, 7-12. Oh, we already saw it, and we were thinking about this one. What are the other possibilities now for white Hans? Is there still anything to be careful? Or you can try to go for combinations?
40-34 is still not possible, of course.
Yes, of course, still because of the combination afterwards, yes.
So in the next move, maybe black has to play an important.
It's also impossible, eh? Well, yeah. Good to show this one also. possible because of the combination, or either going like this with a king, or going like this. With major piece gain. Other possibilities. This one, of course, also always looks terrible, but sometimes this one is prohibited. Let's see. Yeah, that's the case now. Where do we go? So white has to take, black has to take 2. But afterwards, there is, of course, a combination. Oh no, you can go the other way. Or what's the combination?
If there is combination.
There is combination, definitely.
Yeah, just.
Oh, maybe just like this? Oh no, no. Give me a king. No.
Could
Of
be
deze,
something.
yeah.
Could be something like that.
Deze?
Mm-hmm.
Nee. Nee, dan kan je zo slaan, toch?
Hey, yeah.
You can go like now. Computer says this is it ain't a good move for black, winning for white, but we try to find why. Probably the combination, but we're not quite seeing it yet. Or maybe this one, this one. No, let's ask the computer. Okay, computer says this one. We have to take 2.
Even opruimen.
Welke?
Pardon.
Which one? Which one's next? This one, I suppose. Oh yes, of course. You go. Oh, it's pretty easy. Okay, so mistakes can still be made. So well, maybe it would be good for Volker to give it all or nothing to hope for Martin to go for it, but I don't think it's very likely. But it's a nice combination. Let's
If you
see.
continue with.
Let's see if something happened. Oh, he went 48, 43.
You almost would believe it was a gambit.
Let's look at this one more time because it was so beautiful. Yeah. So we saw this one wasn't the possibility, but probably any other move is good. I don't. Let's check something out. Maybe just go for some exchange. Or not. No. Well, it's good, of course, but.
And then attack.
Yes. This one. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. But yeah.
He played another move.
He played another move, but it's interesting.
When
you try, when you haven't got much choices left, it's a nice one to go for, I think. Let's see, did Martin already play something? I will refresh, I'm not sure. Oh yes, something definitely did happen. Martin played 2-7 and an exchange was made. Yeah, it's still pretty hopeless, but there are still a few moves to be played. So is there any imminent threat, or maybe just something like this? It seems like a reasonable move to play, 40-34. It's getting hard now.
For example, oh yeah.
Maybe 20.
Yeah, for example,
Yeah.
for example, if you play 14-19, white can play maybe 45.
White can win.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Something with 45 or something. And then 26.
Yes. Oh, this isn't the right one.
Here's another one.
There's another one. Yes.
Dame 2 gewoon.
Yes. Of course. You give a king.
Oh ja, die kant. Ik wou die andere nemen, maar...
Oh no, this isn't the right. Well, this isn't the right one. No, this isn't good.
Gewoon even...
This one? No.
Nee, je kan,
sorry.
Nee, je kan met 31-27.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Yeah.
First,
Ik ben op een
31-7, we had a problem that we had to take pieces we didn't expect, but now it's rather clear. And this one, and we gave a king, but we also get a king, and now it's pretty much finished. So still some danger. Is this a logical move? Well, it might be, it might be. Maybe this one seems more logical, or are there also combinational problems?
Yeah, now you have also combination.
Yes?
Met 34-30 niet, dan moet je slaan.
Yes.
Even kijken of er een combinatie is hoor, sorry.
Yes, we're gonna check this one also for combination, because it's a pretty rich combinational. Okay, of course, the advantage of playing 20-24 in this position is exactly.
But an idea here is simply play 50-44.
50-44, yes.
50-44, and now black has to be a little bit careful.
Because what are we trying to?
For example, if he plays, for example, you say 40-20, and then like this.
Back or forward?
Forward, but yeah, oh yeah, but
yeah, it's
I'm
no,
making mistakes.
yes.
But
Maybe
all kind of
maybe
combinations, that's too
yes, yeah. Yeah, it's hard, but yeah. But maybe of course the idea behind this is exactly the fact that you prohibit this kind of make sure this kind of combination can take place, because you close the gap and make sure you can't get a king out of from the field till 35. So probably 24 seems like a rather logical move. But something else, of course, has been played. Not 40-34, but 42-38. Well, I prefer our move, I guess. Now maybe again also 20-24, but I think there are many possibilities now. What we just showed with giving king isn't possible anymore, because you played 42-38, so that combination is gone. Are there any other possibilities for black to maybe make a small mistake, which would be nice for the match? Let's just look at a few possibilities. Yeah, this one isn't good.
That's what I mean with a combination. If you play 40, 14, 30, 40, 34.
But now you
Yeah.
already have a combination here.
Yeah, oh, you have
Yeah.
already combination.
I don't see it yet. Not a very sharp day,
But
I
just
guess.
just for the idea,
Yeah.
with that, and now exchange with 92 to 4.
Forward.
And you have combination now with 45.
Yes.
But yeah, then also, and now it's expensive. Yeah, this the other one.
Sorry. This one?
Yeah.
Yes, and you have to take 3,
Mm-hmm.
and you
It's
take.
too expensive.
Well, you get a king, and Scan thinks it's a draw. So,
Oh yeah, so maybe.
but it seems like really hard to make it. Well, maybe just having plans like this is already pretty hard to defend. But let's get back to the game. 27 minutes or seconds? Minute, okay, yeah. The time usage, white got 12 minutes left and black 27 minutes. So there won't be in any problems soon.
The 24 is already played.
Oh yeah, let's one moment look at what we here there was a combination we didn't. Oh, it's just goes like this, and
Yeah.
then probably the same. Yes. With double threading to go both sides with the king. So
It's winning.
yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yes. So that was something to be still careful for. But it's not in play anymore because it was the last move. Oh, okay, no. For 2024 was played. So the options with this one are kind of limited now. Can he still go for a combination like that with maybe? He doesn't have much choice anymore. He has to. You know what can he do? What can Volkert play here? Maybe this one or something? I don't know. Maybe it's the best one. I don't really see any other possibilities. The game will probably lose anyway.
No.
Maybe Martin can still make a mistake here with the same combination
Wat
I
denk
did.
jij? Wat doe je think? Dat was een klein beetje rommelig, hè? Waarvan niet helemaal, maar misschien als je goed in de stand, when you are in the position, maybe you have seen all the variants, but
Yeah, but sometimes when you're good in the position, you're totally in control. But sometimes you also can get totally lost because you've got so many ideas in your head, and you start to get tired, so you really don't know where it's at anymore. And then a mistake is easily made. But yeah, I don't suppose anything can happen. It would of course be fun if the other one was played, and one of our possibilities would have been played. But now.
24, yeah.
Yes. Is it already been played, or is it
No,
against my
Only 24
my
is played.
only 24? You see it by the. How do you see it? I don't know.
What I think.
Yes. So we said 50 perhaps, but still a bit hopeless. This 40, 34. Let's see what that brings. Not much of anything too, I guess. No.
We can already exchange, hè? With
Yes. No. We can have. It's a
piece.
bit more than an exchange.
Yeah,
small
but
com-
it is, yeah, of
Yes.
course now it's 2 pieces, but
Yeah, it's the funny thing is it's 2 pieces now, but it looks stronger because these 3 pieces they control this one, but yeah, you can only
One
move
piece
it
more,
one,
yeah.
and that's exactly the problem. One too much on the left side for black, or
Little
right
bit too
side of the
much.
board, left side for black. So it's hard to get anywhere from here. Let's see if something has been played. I kind of expect it to be over now any minute, but
Yeah?
yeah, you don't? Yeah.
Kan 38,
Few more
33, kan
mates.
38, 33, speel gewoon eens.
38, 33. Yeah, it's just a waiting game for black, I guess. Where I don't. Yes. Oh, it's been played. Or did I just do it? I was moving the same. Yes, this has been played. 38, 33, 14, 20. Now, of course, with a direct threat of winning one extra piece. Can't really defend from it. Yeah, it's really it starts to get more hopeless and hopeless when the second piece is going down, and maybe he can go for some some change. At least he doesn't.
That
Oh
is
well,
never,
that's
that was
never. No,
good.
that was never a good idea. Still, it is not a good idea. No. And going here, you lose the piece at 35. So, no double changes. Well, except maybe
Yeah.
this way, the other
And
way
then the
around.
same idea what you had, but maybe then he can exchange also, I think.
Yes. Maybe no. Is it necessary?
3, 6.
Just go here. No, that's not good.
No, now you have the
Three.
idea again. Huh?
Yes, we have again this combination. It's really fun to see it coming back all the time. So you have to be careful for it. So just go the other way, and you don't have the problem. So white will want to keep this in place, so he has to leave all those all 4 pieces here to have one final rescue, I guess. So playing 45 to 40. Well, doing nothing. Maybe there are better ways of doing nothing. Maybe just this one. Yeah, it's terrible. And we can start giving our pieces to
Nee, je
black.
kan, je kan nog even, je weet wel.
Sorry?
Je kan nog even een 2 om 2 doen, maar ja, dan sta je een schijf, dan staat dus helemaal een schijf achter.
Ja.
Met 5 tot 4 bedoel ik.
Oh ja.
Maar dat. Maar wacht eens even, dan kun je beter nu even plakken. Oh nee, plakken gaat niet. Oké, nee.
No, it's rather hopeless. I think the only hope left is that Martin maybe makes some
It
change
was
and
already
misses the combination. But it was hopeless after 47-41, I think.
But what is played now? They already played some moves.
Yes,
now,
probably. Let's get back at it. Oh, this seems rather familiar. Yeah, we become better predictors any minute now. Yes, they played this one. So we thought about 2025.
Hoping for 20.
Yeah, hoping for
2020.
2024. No, hoping for
Yeah,
the yes, yeah. It
Yeah,
would.
what can you hope for
Yeah.
otherwise? And
Yeah.
yeah, now you have to use some magic. Or
Yeah, it would be fun for the match making such a stupid mistake now. Maybe Martin. After this match, there will be a drink with some sponsors and volunteers. So maybe he's really looking forward to a drink, and his enthusiasm for beer will make him commit big blunders. but I don't think so. No, he went exactly the right way, 2025. So, well, I think we did. It's just a matter of wait and wait and see in which way the white pieces will be captured now by black. 45 or 50 probably now.
Yeah, in a few moves it will become
Yeah.
very clear.
Yeah, it's also kind of depressing that it takes a while now before this combination will be interesting again, because there has to be a piece at 19 or at 19 or 24 for such a combination to be interesting, but 25 is kind of a problem for a piece at 19 and sorry, at 24, and piece at 19 is still far away. So any combinations? No, not very soon. Maybe another mistake Martin could have made maybe was something like this. I don't know if yeah, that's probably probably very bad too. With this and yes. But of course, one would never look at playing 6 in such a position. Okay. Volkert seems to have played 26-21 after 2025. Does Martin have a nice trick to end it all at once?
I don't think he has played that.
No, doesn't. Did I do it? Yeah? Was it me?
I think so.
Oh, it was me. Oh, okay. It would be a bit strange to give away all those pieces, but
He played, yeah.
maybe he wants a big grand finale. Yeah. I'm starting to look at combinations now for black to see if he can take them all back in one move in the next few moves. But no, it's a bit depressing now. I don't know if this has ever happened in international mind sport history, that a match for the world title started with 4 victories for one player. Maybe in the ancient years of chess, or maybe international draws. I don't know. But it must be rather rather disappointing to go home with 4 defeats. It's hard to come back from that. If he wants to win the match, he still has to win 6 games almost in a row.
Je hebt nog een kansje.
Sorry, what you let's see.
Nee, ik dacht
50-44 was
ja,
played.
zelfs 25-30 kan hij gewoon spelen.
25-30.
Er zit geen combinatie in hier, hè? Of wel?
No combination for white. So either he has to start giving pieces away, or he has to make one of those 2 moves. Yeah. The scan says it's it's done in 13 moves, but maybe Volkert will surrender a bit earlier. Oh, it's been kind of an anti-climax this game for me. We had a few really exciting games, really exciting openings, even a few chances for Volkert, especially in the first game. Second game, pretty equal until the big combination. But this one was.
There's still an idea, huh?
Yeah, black has to play. What does black have to play to give white some chances?
There is still an idea. Now it is black.
Yes, black.
Yeah, black.
This one,
Yeah,
15?
for example.
Okay, 15, yes.
But then do play 25, 30,
Okay, we play 25, 30,
and then 44, 39.
44, 39. Can we make a mistake still, yes?
Yeah, for example, that is a mistake.
4-9? 4-9?
Oh no, that's not a mistake
No.
because you can have a.
Yes, it's a mistake, yes.
But you can have something, but
Let's see how it goes from here. Mhm.
oh yeah. Now of course you have to. Oh no, of course you have. How's his name? 1611.
Oh yes, of course. Simply bringing the piece to 40 and getting a king.
Ja, ik denk dat hij zoiets nog probeert.
And giving 2 more. And getting to a king. Oh yeah, of course, yes. That would be real fun. So what happened? 25-30 has been played, yes.
And then I play here 40, 44, 30.
This one, yes?
Yes.
So now we're hoping for something else than 15. So maybe this one, with which you don't get a king, but you get till 14, which probably also is enough for a draw. Going to 9 will get you the king and win. This one is a mistake, as we saw earlier. Now let's look at it. So probably
Like the combination with 50, 45, 40 and
45-40, yes.
and then
First the black has to
8.
play.
38, 32 doesn't work.
Oh.
No, but then he was take 3, but it
So, so this 15-20 seems like the most logical game to move to play, but maybe we can also look a bit at this exchange. It also seems pretty good. So black has 2 options in this, in this position, and this is where we're at right now, right? Or, oh, did he play this? No, we're still here. 44 is played, so 25-30 hasn't even been played. Okay, so that would be indeed a great last possibility for Volkert. After 44-39, if piece 4 is played any direction, you can either win or have a draw, depending on which direction 4 goes. But it seems maybe this won't even be the move Martin makes. Did we look at the other ones? Maybe going for a change here, or going for 15 here. Of course. Okay, he played this one. Let's refresh. Yes. Of course, we still got now. We haven't got the same possibility anymore. Because when we play this one, yeah, the combination's kind of gone. So, white to play. Well, this doesn't seem like a great possibility. I don't know what happens, or do you have, let's look at this. No. When you try to go here, black can take 3 pieces, so that's not a possibility. 45-40, this kind of looks 1 for black. Look at the other two or three possibilities. This one, or this one. Let's go to 40 with 44. Are they still playing? I saw some movement, but maybe someone was just, yeah, he did make a move, Volker did. Oh, well he did, I saw it on camera, maybe it gets a bit later, no? Kun je helpen?
Heeft achter de 3
Yeah,
gespeeld.
he played. Yeah, I saw it on camera a while before we saw it on the computer here. Okay, he played till 38-33. Well, are there any possibilities left for White to go for any kind of shot? I don't see them anymore. Do you see anything, Hans, which could save White now, except maybe perhaps 6-11, which of course still is a terrible move. Any other move seems pretty winning. Yeah, it's all normal moves now are winning. The combination we saw earlier seems to have had a few pretty normal moves too, so that was still a possibility, but now
But
chances
if you
get really
say
slim.
4-10, then you have that.
Yes,
You have that combination.
in this position?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Not?
Which one were you referring
Oh.
to?
Oh,
No.
no.
It's been, yeah. Let's see. 24 has been played.
Mhm.
That seems like a pretty strong move. Now White only has two pieces he can play, 44 and 45. For example, when he goes 44-39, maybe this one will be, yeah, now he can't really do anything. Oh, going to the ends. Volkert has played again, at least I see on the cam. Yes, he played 44-40. Maybe trying to win back the piece at 25. Normally you would say bring 4 to 15, but I haven't checked for any problems. There don't seem to be any, so maybe that's a really safe move. Just bring 4 to 10 to 15. Or are there other possibilities? Well, of course, still the change possibilities with 22 to 28. Oh, sorry, no, that's not a possibility anymore. The change with 24 to 29 or 24 to 30 are also well possible. But somehow this one doesn't look that strong. Probably still winning. Maybe looking at 24-30. That seems pretty solid. Oh, again, something has been played. Oh, exactly the one we were playing right now. He took it. He made the change back as we just showed. 24 to 30, and then Volkert played 45-40. Does it matter much what Martin does now? It seems pretty good. Going to 20 also seems pretty good. Yeah, those are both excellent moves, I think. Nothing really can happen anymore. Maybe with a game like this, it seems pretty much over and out. Let's see. Let's refresh. Are there any new moves right now? Yes, there are really new moves. Oh, we didn't look at, yeah, we did look at the change after 14-19. They'll change. Well, it basically all boils down to the same. Only
But
one.
is this played already?
Yes, this is played already. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
4-9
4-9.
has now been played. Yeah. White got only one piece that's really in play that he can move around. Well, not really around. He can only bring it to that direction. So let's make logical moves. And it's well, also pretty much over in this position. Or do we miss some plan, some grand scheme Volkert has by giving away some pieces or something? No, it's all, it's still hopeless.
Only
9-13? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, so when he instead of go to 14 goes to 13, well, still wins, but it will take him a few moves longer probably. No, it doesn't do it.
Ah, 9-14 is al gespeeld, hè?
Yeah, he played 9-14, yes. Now, yes, I think we just can stare at the at the webcam and see when Volkert will reach out his hand over the board, and yeah, I'm really
now he has more of not so in the full board.
yes.
It doesn't resign in with the full.
No, it still looked like there was a
He's
a
improving.
game. Yeah, but still, this is. Of course, Martin had to.
Is alweer gespeeld, hè?
Yes, already play. I don't.
33-29.
Wasn't it our? No, I think that was
Because this is a red one, I think.
our. Oh, is it the red one? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, let's go back where we were here. I think 9-14 was played. Then we played, or Volkert played 33-29, 14-20. Giving one away, 29-23. Only one you can play left is 31-27. 20 goes to 25, and well, okay. 27 goes to 21. 25 goes to 30, and this for me. Oh, okay. This for me seemed like the moment to end things. Yes, now. He gave one more away, and now things are finished. So, yeah, and maybe it's not a surprise anymore after 3 wins from Martin. But it kind of feels like like a surprise. You've got a feeling that this can't go on. He can't go on. He can't win every game this match, Martin, or can he? Maybe. I suppose there aren't any bookmakers where you can bet on this match, but it would be interesting to see what the ratings were right now.
If you look at Groeneveld and he will still win, then you can.
Yeah, you can probably make a lot of money if you place your bets at Groeneveld. Yeah, but maybe we can before the players get to analyze, get back here, we can get to the decisive moment in the game, which I think was this move, 47-41, and before it already, well, maybe 39-33 wasn't that bad, but 47, 41 definitely was.
Maybe they can explain something about some kind of theory what exists, but
Yes. Why 47? Yeah, I really can't think of any reason why you would do. Maybe, well, maybe I would only do it when I played against someone who plays Frisian Draughts for the first time in his life. But that certainly isn't the case. Yeah, it's a really strange move. This empty field gives you so much problems during the game. Terrible threats. So we looked at two possibilities. I think this one and this one. So 49 to 44 seems more solid, or 42 to 38. So I would really like to hear from Volkert explain what was his reasoning. That would be really giving us some insight in the brains of these two world contenders. Maybe we can take a short break, or do you want to go into the game some more, or the break
wait
till
for
wait for the players?
wait
Yes.
for the commentary.
Yes, they will get here shortly. So we'll see what they've got to tell us. Tomorrow, final game before Monday, which is the resting day for the two players and for the whole organization. So I think we must tonight all, I don't know, say prayers or something, do something to help Volkert, because it would be really terrible if he got into the resting day with five defeats. It would be kind of depressing, I think. So let's hope tomorrow.
We shouldn't even think about it.
Well, it starts to get more real.
You cannot escape that thought.
Start to get more real any minute now. But the players are already here. So we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish now, and the players are gonna talk some more about their games.
I gladly give my microphone.
Nou, this one, right? Ja, kennen we. Let's go. Tenminste, is dit. Okay, so a little bit surprising, perhaps. Oh,
It's not important. Normally this is not played, but
normally this one or this one.
I expected this one.
Yeah.
Prepared
So this
a
one.
little bit.
3 for 3 or other ways around, I don't know. Yeah, and now.
This is a quite common move. You normally try to block this.
In theory, I believe it's now played this one.
Yes, that's all theory.
That's all theory, but
That's
I
all
want
theory.
something
But the
not
last
common.
This is,
You
this
know,
is-
black can play this one. Let's see what happens. I go to this position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No,
play
no.
this opening with white also, and it's quite strong for white.
Perhaps play this one. Nou ja, I go here. Or a bad move is this one. You see, I play this one. You can't come here. I go this one, and
Then you have a king. Yeah. I know.
and if you go so and so, I go here.
and you have 3.
One in advantage, you can gain it back with a very weak position here. So, wrong move. So perhaps this one, I go there. You can gain a piece, but it's a gambit again.
Yeah. Yeah. If you. Then it's a gambit. Yeah.
Etc.
And then
Now it's
this is a horror position for black. But you have.
a very, very
You
bad
have one piece
position
extra.
because this one and this one, I think you have to, this is, if this one goes away, it's very dramatic. So this one has to come here. Anyway, you can't play this, it's come,
Well,
so-
it's blocked.
you have 3 against 4, maybe 5.
Yeah.
So, okay.
This is also a gambit opening. That was the idea of Volker to play this.
A lot of other possibilities.
Dan is dat eens hier.
But Martin
Begin even. A7.
didn't want to. A little bit afraid, I think.
Yeah.
A little bit. Again. Okay, the 3 are the other way around. Doesn't matter. No. And then, so this one, and Martin plays.
I play this one.
Yeah. I maybe better for me. I just play this one, you know. Maybe this better. Let's see. This. Maybe this one, you know. Because,
Well, I think then I.
or what did we
I take
analyze?
Yes, but I think the trade. I take the trade.
No. Another one. No. Yeah. This one. Of course.
Yeah, that's also.
Of course. And then here, think you go that position. And then, do you?
Now white is it's white's move.
I can play this one and this one.
Yeah.
We have mentioned.
Yes, we have
Yeah.
mentioned this in our
Okay.
Maybe it's better for white to play this.
It's quite equal, I
pretty
think.
equal, I think.
Yeah, that's okay.
I had once the same party with a game with Georgia.
No, so.
So
But you did an exchange like this.
yeah, not it's possible. Okay, build the positions. I think this one. I don't recall it any. This one, I think. Isn't it?
No, because
No, you played this one.
Yeah.
And go.
after 40-20 exchange possible.
Ja. Ik kan het al sprayen hier. Nou ben ik. Nou ja.
So now you see the defense on this side and on this side is the same. So
This no place to die. This one.
it's quite equal.
This one. I think. Now this one. Here. Nee, die. Yeah. Yeah. What is the possibility? Maybe this one. This one. I think it's. I have the attack, of course. If you go there.
Yeah.
You play this? Didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, if I do so. Now, yeah, D and then D, but
Because of this attack. This is the place where you can attack again. So I think it was better to play this move instead of this move. To keep this close. That was my idea for this move.
this is a standing, eh? I always should have been aware of this one, eh? If you get a piece here, so that's
Yeah.
I think I played this one. Yeah. You go.
No, the other way. This I think.
Oh yeah.
I think
Strange.
this move surprised you a little bit.
Yeah, it was a little surprise.
because this attack is now useless.
Yeah, of course.
It's quite useless, and
Yeah,
you have a lot of possibilities. You can always use this piece via this direction to this position or via this direction. It's all open here, and I have some pieces left to.
So, if you moved earlier, White could have gone for the same plan, for 37 to 32.
this
Probably,
one.
yes.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Ken say in this
But
position?
as long as this position is quite closed,
There, perhaps then.
it's not so.
What does he say?
It's not so weak.
I play this one. I calculated it.
0.5.
What?
0.6 minus.
Yeah, but what was the alternative?
Yes, Vogel play this.
Maybe I just
I expected something like this.
yeah that
Remove this just straight and to this position, and then just keep this intact.
yeah that's
Don't move anymore and see what's happening.
yeah.
My defense is probably a little bit stronger than
He
his
he
defense,
plays
but
he yeah I thought about this one. First play this one.
that's
Oh, should if I get someone there, eh? For instance, this or this one.
yeah, it's quite.
Boo.
It's interesting because if I can get a white piece here, I can capture via this to the king. So this is quite important. Your piece is stuck here. You cannot remove this.
Oh ja,
and I
zet
can
hem,
use
zet
it.
hem er
But
maar in.
this is quite tricky.
Zet hem er maar in of zo, op de een of andere
Yeah,
manier.
but Scan says this is the best move. Scan
En
prefer
zet die er
this.
maar in. En dan
Probably going
3.
for the pyramid position with
Directly this one? I think I'd rather should wait because I always have the I also have the thread like
Ja,
this.
ja.
And then I attack with this piece via
Ja,
like
ja.
this and this. I want to attack via this piece. So this possibility must be also open.
Yeah.
So my idea was.
Ja, but I didn't play this one.
No, you didn't play that one.
Ja,
Op zich, ja, was wel goed. Volgens mij was hij minpunt 8 nadeel, maar op zich kon het nog wel.
It was not losing, but
Dat
of course not. But
I
after this move, you have.
I calculated on this, but this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there was a bad. Ooh,
Now
a lot
yes,
of. Yeah,
yeah.
let me see. I saw everything like this,
Yes,
and
that was my plan.
and this is losing. You know, you get a king here.
Shall we show it to the public?
Yeah.
We showed it also.
You showed it also? Okay, yes, of course.
You can repeat, huh?
Because this is my idea to have this piece in between here and then attack via this one. And you can attack via this side or this side, so it's quite tricky. And also now you have this attack, those two pieces, and this attack, those two
Yeah,
pieces,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
attack via this position. So
I think I only have one good move. It was
yeah,
that was the only one.
47-1 speelde je nu.
yes, he plays.
Oh ja, nee, dat was niet de enige.
Oh,
I didn't expect it.
Nee, 42-8 of 49-4 was ook goed.
this one
Ja. Of 42-8.
of the.
Ja.
Okay.
Dit blijft
Ja. Nou ja, I play this. Okay, what happens now? Comes the threat, eh?
Now you have a direct attack.
That should have been also with this one. If I played and you play this one, the same threat. Now play this one then. What to do?
Yeah, maybe.
You can go. The next move is to, or that's I think the best one. So now black. Now black. I have a serious threat. Eh?
But I didn't calculate on this move. From 40 to
Oh yeah, this
38.
one. Yeah.
So if you play this,
Maybe the same 9, 30, 38, 20, 32, and then
yeah, I don't.
change to 30.
Yeah. That's
This one.
Yes, that's probably good. White has some centerpieces here. It's not
No, yeah.
easy. Not easy to play with. Not easy.
Why should go for the same exchange to 21 on the long term?
It's not easy. But Volker decided to play this. I think it's.
No, yeah.
It's not
And
a
now
bad
you
move,
played
I
it.
think.
Now I have to. It's now.
Sorry.
yeah.
This is not.
I played this one and now this one and the threat. So I have to do something about
This
it.
keeps intact.
Yeah, what to do? This one? Yeah. Same. 2 behind. No good. So this one.
Yeah.
Oblige. Oops, okay. This. Yeah.
So I couldn't take it immediately. After then you have this move. So
Again, this trick.
So yes, small trick. First play this one, a trade.
Not to go like this because
Yes, then it's a +1.
then it's then it's losing.
Yeah.
So I have to play this.
And now I have the choice to take like this, to take like this, to go to this position. But I decided to play like this. But I don't know what exactly the strongest is.
Yeah, he also was there.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's again a bad because still this is in.
Yeah, the threat stays.
It's equality, so I think
Can you move anything at the left side? Right?
no, because this and no good, because of this one.
Ja.
Yeah.
Je hebt wel last van die 47 die gezet is.
So yeah, what to do?
This is
What to do? I think. No, yeah, then.
it's quite logical to give the piece away.
But yeah,
And then
stuck in this side,
Yeah.
So first. Yeah. What else? What else?
and then take it back, of course.
What else? I have nothing else. I think.
I think it's quite normal.
Yes.
I think it's quite, and also this one is quite.
Yeah, what to do? Because if he goes like this, I no good. But I have some piece here, but it's yeah, again, and
I don't
maybe I
give
can
it
win it
away.
back. I can win it back.
Yeah.
I think.
No, it's over here. Yeah.
So,
So now this is the threat. I play this, of course, and if Volker change here,
yeah,
get his piece back, but then I attack on this side, and I
Yeah,
think it's quite
it's,
strong. So he waited.
what to do?
Quite good. You attacked on this
At
side.
this moment you also had a small combination after if change was made. You could play 25, 30 and then...
Wie? Martin?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you play. This was my last move, and now you.
Yeah, I had to free
You had
this,
to remove this
Yeah.
side, of course. Logical.
but this is not a good one here.
Well,
Maybe you keep in one, you keep two.
yeah, but it's yeah. In the end,
Yeah, it's,
but I have to wait here. You have to wait.
It also gave a few chances later on for you.
yeah, it's all.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I had a little
It's
trick
not
in
easy.
it, but we can see. What happens next?
And this side is quite blocked now.
Yeah,
Volker can always play this, but for me it's
not too soon, because you played this one, eh?
I think so, yes.
I calculated this is no good because I'm on this position and I can't go any further.
yeah.
So-
My idea was to make as quick as possible a piece on this side. If you want to take this back, I easily can attack you again. To
Again.
this position.
And I have to
But of
defend this
course,
one.
You have pieces in here, and on
So-
the other hand, you never can. That's.
For instance, this is immediately no good. So the only I think I waited a little bit.
Now play this.
I could have played this one, but
Yeah, maybe now it's the time. You're just
but,
in time to go here.
but then you can do this one,
Well,
or
it's quite weakening,
I
but okay, I have one extra piece, so
first this one,
decided to this.
logical.
It looks quite logical, everything. And now this was not easy because I was also had an idea like this to keep this side quite defensive, but then the problem is that I don't have a. If he attacks on this side, and it will be a trade, and I don't have this piece, this pieces can attack easily this piece.
Yeah,
By this,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
take this one, and then you gain one piece. So this defense was not a good plan. So I decided to attack even more from this side, but it's quite weak here. But I think it was on the long term a good decision.
So now you played. You made an exchange. No, you played this one.
No, yes, I block now.
Yeah. If I play this again,
Yeah, that's not possible.
no good.
And this will be removed.
So what to do? You calculated this, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the best move.
Yeah. Maybe I can invent something new. Yeah? This one? No. No. You played another one? No. What did he play? Here? This one? No. What did he play?
Nee, daar zit eerst.
Oh yeah, this one?
Ja, dat, maar daar komt ze net een
Deze? This one?
48 ben je nog net spelen.
Nee, die dat net.
Is
I have to move.
Ja,
Die eerst nog?
ja, die eerst.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I had one piece left. Yeah.
No. En nu wel. Upstairs, die normaal.
What to do?
And now I played this one.
Yeah.
So this is 4 pieces are blocking those 3, so it's quite expensive. But it's
What to
it's
do?
equal. And it's always tricky to have features like this. The king can go here. So I couldn't play this, for instance.
Yeah, what to do, eh? Because go here and then maybe some
There are a lot of tricks also.
a
like
trickle.
this.
No, yeah.
Here, give
And
a
then
king
and
then attack via this side.
And
so
a
it's
king on this position.
Yes.
But if I go like this, I think immediately you got this one, and what to do? This one?
yeah, and then
You go here, and
on the
it's
front, yes.
it's
Also not.
it's a ruin.
Because you have no combination.
No possibilities. So first this one. Still, there's a little thread. Maybe
Yes.
he sees it.
Well,
It's simple. It's simple. I think you played die?
Nee, Piet is nog zet.
Aanvraag? Nee. What comes next?
Piet is nou zet.
I could play die.
yes. No, you play this one.
I had to play again?
Yeah.
2
This
times.
one,
Sure.
and then you trade it.
Opmerkingen weer
We missed the move, I think.
in feature, ja.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what else? What to do? What to do? You know? What to do?
Ja, scan sluit voor in searching.
Zeg je?
Ja, scan juist het volledig.
It's losing.
Ja.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's a losing position, but you have a lot of combinations all the time.
I think like this. What to do?
On a certain moment, a few moments later, I was calculating a move and I think, oh my goodness, it's not okay. It's losing.
There were a few of those.
Yeah, a few of those. It were quite.
Maybe I can try to someone here, but still I can play a little bit. Maybe he goes like this, but
Yeah, well then you have to.
I cannot.
You
I
can
have
take it here,
I have
yes.
some attack, but I think that will lose also. Yeah. He played.
Yeah, I think I played this one.
I think maybe he's. I had hoped to play. Now I win, eh? You know, because of this one.
It's a little bit tricky move. 1, 2, 3. You have to, and then he takes 4, and it's losing. So
Because he's a, and then if he goes like this, I can. Yeah, he sees it.
it's losing. Yeah.
He sees.
But it's,
Of course, he
if
sees
you are
that.
in a hurry, you think, well, let's go to the center, block these pieces. It's losing. It's easy.
So
You
this
can
one,
easily lose
yeah.
the game,
What to
even
do?
if you have a better
What to do?
position.
What to do? What to do? This one he exchanges. I'm losing again one piece. Maybe. Yeah, it's. What to do? I played
Yeah,
this one.
yes,
You
played
can
that one.
also play this one, but.
I think in the end, it's just you have to play just.
Maybe I can get a king here and do something here and.
I think to be safe, not get rid of this one, because this is also very tricky. Because this piece stays here, and you have possibilities like this, and he gives me a king,
Something
and
like
with,
that.
yes, and with the king here, you have to capture like this, so he can make moves. Now, for instance, like this, but maybe a piece is there, he can attack like this or this. So I thought it's better to play like this.
Yeah.
It's just
If I go like this, he goes under it, and if I play this one, he. Oh. There was.
no, I could.
You. This one is here still. I
oh
think.
yes, then
I'm sure.
Then I could play this. Yes.
I lose, and he's a king. And this one. Yeah, there he is. So. What to do? What to do? Yeah.
You played now?
What did I play? This one. Maybe? No, I don't. This is not, this is losing, I think. Yeah, whatever. What did I play? D? I think so. Yeah. You played here?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Still, there is some threat. You see, if I, for instance, if I want to block this piece, for instance, I play like this.
Yeah, I see.
That's also an idea to play like this. Was it in this position? No, it was in the
Yeah,
middle
if
position.
this one is here, I have a king. Like this.
Oh no, I take 2. Sorry.
A
Yes.
mistake?
No, it's just.
No.
You first have to.
I
give
get
this
it's,
away.
for instance, this is the position.
Ye- yes,
It
okay.
isn't so.
Yes, so you have to play like this, this. Then first give this away, then this one away, then this one away, and then you attack to this position. So it's always.
You can go to 5, but you can also go to 1.
Yeah.
After 12, 18, you can also go to 1.
But he's on the. But no such thing. No.
But you played here. Did I play now? Or did
Nee,
you?
I have to. You played this one.
Yeah, you played something. Like
What to
this.
do? You go back
Just waiting.
now. Yeah, go
Try not
further.
to
You
step
can.
in,
You can.
In a combination, and that's.
The maybe.
Well, I think
Maybe is this one. Yeah,
this is the last position, but you have to.
see.
You have to play just.
Maybe I played this one, but maybe it's losing. It's losing. I think you can exchange.
Yeah. You have one piece
Maar,
less.
nou ja, die. What to do?
There's no.
Die.
I think there are no tricks anymore. The tricks are.
Yeah, it's finito.
It's finito. All the pieces will be
Maybe
blocked.
this one.
Maybe I even can give away
Oh,
two
oh,
pieces.
oh. Yeah, this is position.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to play like this because it's still equal.
You was here and go there. Nou ja. Ja. Some possibilities.
Yeah,
Nee, it's losing.
it's losing. So
Here. This one.
nee,
Nee, no, nee.
single it.
Up. Nou. Go with the king.
Go with the king. Second time. In Frisian Draughts, you are only allowed to move 3
This
times.
is
per
no
round.
good.
This is
No.
losing game. Okay. Yes, we go to Brouwdok to the sponsor moment.
Geen bekomen.
So, and tomorrow we play, on Sunday we play on the same time, 2 o'clock. So we hope to see you all again on the stream. Thank you.